Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome to those who are joining. We were having some technical difficulties with Infinity Nikki. I don't know what happened, but my boyfriend came and fixed it. But I was getting the black screen of death for a minute. Oh. I don't know if y'all are okay with me eating, but I got like a quarter of a crumble. Okay, you can't see that. I got a quarter of a crumble cookie, so I kind of wanted to eat some tonight as a snack. So when I was streaming for 5 minutes trying to figure out how Infinity Nikki worked, I was talking about my day and what I was doing. It consisted of me cooking shrimp Alfredo, and then watching Pearl and Maxine. And I'm not gonna lie, Maxine is not a good movie. Pearl is amazing, but Maxine is a very, very, very bad movie. What's interesting with that whole entire trilogy, Pearl, X, and Maxine, is that they try to duplicate the film styles of the time period. Pearl was set in like, I want to say the Technicolor era during the Spanish flu epidemic. So that was like 1918, 1920s. So it's like a very Technicolor, very bright, kind of like similar to The Wizard of Oz. And then X is set in like the 1970s or the 1960s, and then Maxine is set in the 1980s. But one of my biggest issues with Maxine is that it doesn't really stay in the horror genre. It tries to be something that it isn't, like an action movie, which is what I heard everybody say before I watched the movie. I just wanted to, I wanted to be proved wrong. And unfortunately I wasn't. But I wish they would have just stuck to a horror movie, or maybe did like some sort of time skip where Maxine is a lot older and she, I don't know, is, I guess, haunted by her demons or whatever in the 1990s, but she's like a successful actress. I don't know, I thought that would have been a better story, but I'm not the director. The director decided to go with what he wanted to go with, so it is what it is. All right, let's see here. Okay, so on Twitch it says that I'm live, but it says I'm unstable. Average stream bit rate a bit too high. Oh well, I'm still on YouTube and that's all that matters. So let me remind everybody that I'm on stream. Okay, hi guys, I'm back. All right, so a good cookie. I made my shrimp Alfredo this afternoon, and I put too much cooking wine in it, so I'm a bit drowsy, but I'm here with you guys. I might only stream for maybe like 3 hours, I'm not sure. Thinking about playing maybe like 2 hours of Infinity Nikki, and then doing my little dink deck. I want to talk about pop music and pop comparisons of some of the most influential pop talents of the 21st century, and then or of the current decade, excuse me. And then maybe I might play some Marvel Rivals, I'm not sure. Yesterday we were not playing well in Marvel Rivals. We were not. No. But maybe today it'll be a little different. Yep. Okay. Let's go. So yesterday we were able to build an outfit. It was a pet grooming outfit. Cute as fuck. Cute as fuck, had a bonnet and everything. Is it my style? No. But it looked cute. I want to change her hair though. That's cute. Yeah. Her original hairstyle I can't dye. That makes me sad. Or her super glossy. I have to unlock something over here in order to get that color. So I'm just going to do a maroon color for now. Maybe I'll do purple. Purple's nice. Make it super glossy. Do we want to do blue highlights? No, we can't. Okay, area 2. Okay, yeah, sure. Area 2 can be dark red. And then area 3 can be brown? Yeah, why not? That looks cute. Maybe area 3 can be dark red too. Okay. Okay, save. Scheme saved. Alright, let's go back. Batch save. Alright. My little character has dark purple hair because I can't wear my pink wig. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. Alright, batch save. Let's go back. Save this whole entire look. Okay. Why is there Mirrorland Villagers cake in my face? Like, why is... Ma'am, excuse me. This is a Wendy's. Alright. What's the next thing I need to do? Give the floof of yarn. Okay, so it's the morning time to Jean and Ruby during the day. I don't know who Jean and Ruby are. I don't know what they look like. I kind of want to go exploring and figure out what they look like before I refer to Momo for help. But I also have that little indicator here, so that's fine. Whee! Overall, I like this game. It's very comforting. The stakes are low, and I always like that. Who's singing in the background? Yes, you can, Jean. Absolutely. Okay. Are we hanging wish bottles now? Nikki, why'd you sign up for that shit? Don't we have to like fight clothing wars? Why are we hanging wish bottles? That's biting off more than we can chew, my good sis. Girl, I guess. I would like to know Ruby's wish. I guess it was to hang the bottles up on the tree. Alright. One of the wishing items in Flora Wish. A wishing item shaped like a bottle. It holds objects for making wishes. Okay. So help Ruby and Jean hang the wishing bottle during the day. Alright, so we'll do that after I get a star. Who is singing though? Is it them? Are they the ones singing? Because that singing is not obnoxious. Alright, let me get away from that. That's annoying. Is this the star? Oh, that is the star. Like, what do I do? Yeah, I don't know what I gotta do for that star. Alright. Alright, let's hang the wishing bottle so that Jean and Ruby can leave me alone. The stakes are high. There's a clothing war going on, I think. Either way, I still have to get my drip together. Like, I can't be over here hanging wishing bottles, you know what I mean? Ooh. Ooh. It's a crane. A flying crane. Okay, cool. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Cole. How are you doing this evening? I actually didn't like my makeup at all, to be honest. I have these like hollows like here, and I do everything in my power to try and cover them up with translucent powder. I use two. I use the Huda Beauty one, and I use the, I think it's Laura Mercier. I use both of those powders. And then I go in with a powder puff every time I apply it with a brush. So I apply it with a brush and then a powder puff. But I think that's just a part of being human. The alternative is to get like filler under here, which I'm not opposed to, but I hear it can migrate. So I do my best with my under eyes. They're not that bad, but the best tip for makeup, Cole, is for you to make sure your base is really good. Like your skincare, how you prep your skin, skincare, primer. Just make sure all of that is like really, really good. Sorry. And then your makeup will look great. And then like apply setting spray like halfway in between your makeup, like several times. And then fixing spray at the end. And you are? Who are you? I work at the Stylist's Guild. Ooh.
Baby.
Short blue hair.
You... Dada's little sister? I'm Nikki. And I'm a new stylist around here.
Yeah, Cole, adding setting spray helps a ton. The stylist who beat those S-lings without a pearl pal.
That Nikki?
Yeah, that's me.
Sounds like you're at the top of the town.
Am I? Thanks, Momo.
Sounds like maybe Dada? Yeah, my sister told me. But I didn't expect to meet you.
I didn't expect to meet you too.
Great wish tree. It was beautiful. So,
oh, look at the shoes though. Are those like Nike? Are those Air Force Ones?
Maybe I could submit it to wardrobe.
Are we strolling in Air Force Ones in Mirrorland? Because I fucks with it. Like, why wouldn't you?
Go ahead. I've never been in a magazine before. Thanks. If it gets published, I'll let you know.
Okay.
Lately, my work hasn't been great. To say thank you, please take this camera.
Yeah, Cole, you're really gonna want to add setting spray like halfway through. I learned on TikTok that you're supposed to add setting spray when you lay down all your cream makeup, so like your foundations or your concealers, and then you want to add it again when you lay down all your powders. Oh yeah, Ben Nye Final Fixing Spray is really, really good too. I got like this Makeup Revolution fixing spray. I love Makeup Revolution. I didn't think that Makeup Revolution would be so like a staple in my makeup collection, but oh my god, I love them so much. But I got like the Makeup Revolution fixing spray, and apparently it's a dupe for the one size fixing spray or setting spray. It just works really, really well, and it holds my makeup together really awesome too.
The camera turned itself into Momo's head. Baby, your ability, it's so amazing. Let me see, let me see. Whoa.
That was a quick cut. You see her? It was like No problem, Cole.
Don't I look good holding this camera? It's super cool, right?
No, Momo, I don't see you holding a camera. I see your poncho. And that's it.
Like a professional photographer.
Oh, okay, that's the camera. How is that a camera? Does that look like a camera to you? That looks like a... Not a camera. That's not what a camera looks like to me. How are you
together? Hey, babe, is that okay? Oh.
Cole, how was your weekend? Oh, of course. Okay. Okay, what? Take a photo with Bebe. Okay, sure. I don't know about Bebe though. I do like the shoes. The shoes, Bebe's shoes are nice. But like, what's the vibe we're going for? I don't really want to talk about these things. All right, let me take a picture with you and be on my way. All right, can I like pose with her? I'm probably gonna pose with her. I'm gonna be the one with the poses. Bebe's just gonna sit there. Now, if only I can remember what the pose key is. I think it's C? No, it's not C. Is it J? Is it E? Is it caps lock? Yeah, it's caps lock. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna be out here posing, and then Bebe can just do whatever, I guess. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Okay. Cool. Nice. Yeah, we're focusing on Nikki, Bebe. No tea, no shade, but we're kind of like the main character, you know. Click to upload the photo. Okay, sure. It's uploaded. Nice. Okay, we took a selfie together.
It's a nice photo.
You can always tell if somebody fucks with you
Send them to me.
by the way they take photos with you. Apparently, I heard that if a person takes a photo with you and they're not smiling while you are, that means that they don't fuck with you. So
Thanks.
I want to take a look at this photo to see if Bebe really fucks with me like that. Because if I'm smiling and she isn't, that's a problem. It's also like an open smile. Like if you have an open smile and they're doing like a closed mouth smile, they probably don't like you. Though there have been times where I've just done closed mouth smiles because like I'm kind of awkward in the camera around people. So I don't know. Ooh, plot. Oh, who is this diva? Oh, girl, what happened? You just destroyed the whole town. I hope that house had renter's insurance. Okay, let's look at the camera. Let's figure out if me and BB are real ones. Hold on. Maybe I have to press F12. Can I look at my photo collection? Camera. Okay, you can do the cameras. You can do the cameras. B. Okay, you could look at the photo album. All right, let's figure out if Bebe and I are friends. Okay, let's go to scrapbook. I'm carefully saving all the special moments from our travels together. Okay, Momo. Thanks. After taking a photo or browsing an album, press the edit button to customize it. Okay. I'm just trying to see whether or not me and Bebe are friends like that. You know what I mean? I know we first met, but like, you can always tell if someone fucks with you by how they pose with you. So, and from what I see, Bebe looks visibly uncomfortable. She looks very uncomfortable. Not only do we have a closed mouth, but like that pose looks stiff AF. Like, you know, Nikki's giving it her all. She's like, America's Next Top Modeling it. And Bebe's over here like, you know, so not even smiling, just like, so I don't know. I don't think Bebe's a real one, Nikki. I think you got to look out for that heifer. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying. I don't know how. Okay, so that's a butt. So that's a star, but I don't know how to use the star. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with it. Like, I don't know how I'm supposed to... Okay, I hit Z. Okay, so am I supposed to press Z? Okay. What do I do? All right, I don't know what I got to do with that star. It's like a circle, and I don't know why, and I don't know if I have to press buttons, and I don't know. Too much thinking right now. I'm gonna go over here and figure out what they need.
Oh, no, this is so bad. Red will be furious.
Hell yeah! Like how on earth did this happen? Like she really just made her grand entrance with an airplane and then crashed it on someone's building. Drip looks nice though, I'm not gonna lie, she looks cute.
Sorry, it's my fault.
Yeah, Nonoi, hell yeah, it's your fault.
Nonoi, how did the grand crane from the dream warehouse manage to crash into the roof of my store? Isn't its flight trajectory on a fixed path?
Yeah, Nonoi, explain yourself.
I got distracted when I was repairing it earlier.
Ooh, look at the crane detail in her shirt. That is cute. So she must be like the crane X, and then she has a crane in her head.
No, wait. I'll make the repair to your roof first.
Will you, Nonoi? How? How dressed like this? You ain't trying to do no repairs if you dressing like this. Yeah, Bebe did look like we were about to jump her. I don't know.
But you better hurry.
I guess she has beef with me. Maybe she's not comfortable with us.
I got it. I'll do it right now.
Look at those boots. Oh my god, the drip on here is good. And then like the socks have little like harnesses. That's awesome. But I don't know how Miss Mams is gonna fix that, all of that. Wearing this. It seems like a job where you'd have to get your hands dirty. Okay.
I know. First I have to take care of the grand crane, the music box, and your store. Guess mending clothes will have to wait.
Hell yeah, mending clothes will have to wait and annoy. This is... All of that was a liability. Miss Ma'am, shit.
Wait, we don't have materials. We need a stylist to help.
Yeah.
I'll find us one.
I guess this is where I come in. Because I'm a stylist. So I guess we're gonna help Nanoy with her bullshit.
Yeah, over here. I can help.
I'm not happy that I have to help Nanoy out. I feel like
Look new. Have we met before?
that's time wasted finding an outfit, you know what I mean?
I'm Nikki, a new stylist here in Flora Wish. Don't underestimate Nikki, even if she is new. Dada and Bebe agree, she's super talented.
Sure is.
Dada kinda says that about every new stylist.
What? We were tricked? Don't take it the wrong way.
Let me know if you can hear me from this far away.
Stylist. Getting a genuine compliment from her is... However, Bebe almost never gives a compliment. But yes,
Oh, so Bebe's just like naturally like a bitch? Okay, cool.
stylist.
Apparently she never gives compliments, so.
That's true. Okay, then Nikki.
Alright, thank you, Cole.
You need a foodie bee.
A foodie bee.
Accident at the clothing store. Acquire the afternoon shine sketch from Heart of Infinity. Alright, I'm gonna go back to this heart. Or this Whimsistar circle, Whimsistar over here. And figure out how I can acquire it. I've been trying to figure out how to acquire this Whimsistar all yesterday, all today. So let me just... Yeah, I don't know how to get that. Oh, what did I do? Why am I in the corner like this? Alright, let me get my angle right. Okay, why am I top down? What's going on? Okay, cool. Co-op to invite. Okay, I don't know who that is. If anybody knows how I'm supposed to collect that star, alright, well, let's go to the clothing store. Alright, let me collect some stars. Yeah, but I'm upset. I wish Pearl was a little bit better. Or not Pearl, Maxine was a little bit better. I love the 1980s next to the 1990s. And 80s and 90s are one of my favorite decades. And they didn't do that movie justice. It felt like last minute throw something together. Like the director had a bigger project to work on. So he just did what he could for Maxine. Or maybe he was trying to give 80s camp. I don't know. It didn't translate well. Alright, where am I going? I don't even know where I'm going. I know there's a Whimsistar over there that I need to get, but I don't know how to get it. I'm gonna reach out to my handy dandy windows. How to obtain a circular Whimsistar. How to catch round Whimsistar. Shout out to Reddit. When Google goes to shit with AI overview, Reddit will still prevail. Hi, I am new to the game and I can't figure out how to collection around the ball Whimsistar. Their alto radiate some kind of circles around them. Please help. You have to find an object in the circle that is star-shaped. Once you walk up to it, you'll be able to interact with it, and then you will get the Whimsistar. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have closed it. But oh well. Let's do it. Let's go back to the star. Where is the star? I don't see a star around here. Okay. Don't know where the star is. I'm going back to Windows. When all else fails, go to Reddit. It would be somewhere in the circle. Oh, okay. So is it in the bushes? I don't wanna... We'll read this later. Okay. Let me go up here. I have a theory that the Whimsistar must be in the bushes. It's this thing. It's this. Ha 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 ha. Gotcha. Okay. How was I supposed to know that though? Where were the instructions to let me know that that's how you obtain those round Whimsistars? And what was the purpose of those game mechanics? I don't know. Maybe I'm doing too much. Either way, I got my Whimsistar. Yay me. Alright. Accident at the clothing store. Acquire the afternoon shine sketch in the heart of Infinity. So... Alright. Let me look up what the Heart of Infinity is so I know. Because every time they say the Heart of Infinity... A central feature where players can unlock and upgrade. Oh, is it Y? Ooh. I just remember how badly I want to make this outfit. I can't unlock the other sketches? Okay, well that's cool, I guess. Alright. Is it V? Let me see what I can do here. I'll use my phone. How to open up Heart of Infinity. Hi, IDK if I'm just stupid, but I can't find the Heart of Infinity mini area working. Nice. Yay. There's a lot of like random keys to like find stuff. It's a lot to keep up with. Ooh. Ooh, afternoon shine. Okay. Okay, so we got overalls, bumblebee overalls. We got a light green blouse. We got flowers on the overalls, and we got a pigtail bust down. Okay, period. I can fucks with this. And then we got a sun hat. I want to sketch the overalls. I want to craft all of it, actually. Okay, so I'm going to need... So I'm going to need some stuff. Like, what is the number one thing I need the most? So I probably need string, which I have more than enough of. I need yarn floof, and I need daisies, which I have. So I can quick craft this blouse. Lock in, okay. Yeah, okay, okay. We're quick crafting all the things we need. Yes, yes. Flower bouquet, yes. What do they call those things? You wear them during prom. I forgot what they're called, but... Okay, cool. So we got that stuff. So we still need to get the shoes. Okay, we need to get the overalls. Which I can make the shoes right now. The overalls, I can make too. I can make all of this. Let me make... I can't make all of it. Damn. Well, that sucks. Make me feel some type of way. Shit. Alright, it's okay. I can just get the overalls. The overalls are cute. Look at the detail. Look at the detail on the overalls. I love the embroidery on it. Alright. F continue. Alright, what else can I get? I can craft the shoes. Shoes. Springtime step. Those do not give spring shoes, but that's okay. I fucks with them. Fucks with them anyway. Alright, so I need a floof of yarn to make my Siesta Tunes blouse. Okay, cool. Okay. Craft the afternoon shine outfit. Alright, let me go back to I. No, I don't need to go back to I. I need to go back to Y. Ability outfits. I need a floof. Okay, so I gotta pet a dog. Get over here, doggo. Alright, what do I press to... There we go. Look at that little guy. I want a dog so badly. I'm at the age where it's ready for me to, like, settle down with a dog. But I'm afraid of a dog. In the same way I'm not, like, I'm afraid... Well, I've decided that I'm not interested in having kids. But I'm like, afraid of getting a dog. Because that's a big responsibility. Like, people don't understand the responsibility and the burden you have acquiring a dog. Like, you have to take it to the vet. You have to make sure that it's alive. You have to play with him. And, you know, that's fine. But, like, what if you don't, like, what if you turn your head, like, 5 seconds, right? Like, just 5 seconds. And then they break your whole set of dishes. Like, I don't know. It's nerve-wracking. But, I don't know. I think I'm ready for a dog. I'm ready to make that choice, you know, take that next step in my life. You only live once, you know, so if I did get a dog, it would be either a French Bulldog, a Boston Terrier, or like a Russell Terrier. Though I hear Russell Terriers bark a lot. I don't know. Pomeranians are cute too, but I feel like the maintenance is a lot. Getting a short-haired dog would require less maintenance, but you would probably have to give him baths. Okay, and then what if he gets fleas? I already have a flea problem in my apartment, not because we're dirty, okay? But because whenever I leave water out, like if I leave a dish and it's full of water, or for example, I didn't know how to close my wine properly that I use to make my other Alfredo, and then flies will just swirl around and get in. And when it's really hot, flies just really like to just weasel its way in, or if there's trash, they'll want to fly around that. So I don't know, that's something I have to be a little bit careful of. All right, let me go ahead and craft the afternoon outfit. All right, we can craft it. Yes. Yes. All right, we got the beekeeping bug catching drip. Let's go. Ooh, okay. Look how cute I look. Nice. I look like a little diva. Okay, so I can go bug catching. I can brush dogs with this one. I can shoot at monsters with this one. And then I can jump with this one. So I guess each outfit gives you different abilities. That's creative. Hold down tab. Oh, and I have like a little arsenal. Like if I want to go bug catching, your ability has been switched. Release the tab key to close the wheel. Mirror Lane is the home of many. Okay, that's cool. I didn't know bugs can give you, or like clothes can give you different powers. Mirror Lane is the home of many species of bugs. Craft the afternoon shine outfit to unlock the bug catching ability. This game is so cute. I can't believe I've never played. Yeah, Cole, it's a pretty cute game. And the stakes are really low. And that's why I rock with the game heavy. It doesn't seem like I'm urgent all the time. Like I have to like crash out when I play this game. When in a range, a catch icon appears above the nearest bug. Be cautious as some bugs are wary of approaching humans. Hold the right click to step away. Okay. Release the right click when the net glows. Okay, cool. So let me get in my bug drip. Hold down left alt to show the cursor or press M. Okay. That's cool. Click open collections. Wool fruit. So if I wanted to hit tab, okay, cool. Now I'm gonna go find some bugs to catch. Bug catching. I'm gonna go out in the foliage and see if they're over there. Ooh, there's some stars over there. That's nice. Oh no, these are just fruits. Wool fruit. Okay. Da, 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 da. All right. I gotta find a bug, man. I gotta find some bugs to catch. It's getting dark out. The bees aren't gonna be out if it's dark. All right, let me go over here. Okay, find some foliage. Oh, who are you, Diva? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Look at the drip. Oh, it's all so sparkly. And she has horns. Hi. Can I emote back to her? I'm gonna wave. Wave. Yeah, we're waving at each other. You gotta give a baddie your props, you know? F you. Diamante's a key. Diamante's a key. I'm not gonna act like I know what that means. All right, goodbye. Bye, baddie. Are you just gonna stand there? Okay. Sure. All right. Damn, I can't find my bee. I found a pearly shell, though. Looks like I'm gonna have to go find my bugs tomorrow. Maybe in the afternoon. Fronte's still over there. Looking for fish. Carrie Finn, you're so cute, elegant. Okay, so same thing as last time. Okay. I guess so. I guess we don't sleep over here. Ooh, a Whimsy Star though. Let's cop that. Let's cop that. Let's cop that. What happened? Alright, so I just collect stars. Okay. Collect stars. Okay, that's different. So I guess there's different ways to collect Whimsy Stars. So you got the circular one where you have to find a star, and I guess you have that one where you have to follow the trail of stars. Interesting. All right, let's go check in on her, see how she's doing. She's just gonna stay there the whole night? Okay, well, I mean, if you like it, I love it. You go do that, I guess. All right, where's the other lily pad? Wee. Wee, wee, wee. All right, we're gonna collect new discovery. A lamp bloom. The tutorial includes all the unlocked knowledge from Mirrorland. Click here for a quick search. Press G to anytime to open tutorials for a review for access to Pro Pal. Okay. Little Big Whimstar. Okay. While exploring Mirrorland, special Whimstars of this type might occasionally appear. Touching some will cause you to break apart into small silver pieces. Collect all the small Whimstar. Okay. Weather Orchid. These water slide. Okay, so they're just giving me a tutorial of like all the things that I could collect in Mirrorland. I wonder if there's other lands I can go to, or am I just stuck in Mirrorland? I think I fought one of these before. Oh no, Nikki will faint? Can I fight them? Nikki's health will gradually recover when she is out of combat. Okay. And then bug catching. Okay. Okay, sure. So my partner got the Switch 2. He got the Switch 2. And it looks cool. It just looks like a bigger Switch. But Mario Kart 2 looks really awesome on it. I like the little emotes that the characters do on the character roster. I think it's really cute. My favorite one is Daisy's. Hi! She has my outfit. What? And has the audacity to throw up deuces. You're not all that. Oh, this outfit is so pretty. And she even has a matching purse. Does the purse come with the outfit, or does she have to get it separately? I'm so jealous of her. I want that outfit. Give it to me. All right, let's see what she says. Love my girls. Thanks. Okay. Damn, I'm jelly. I'm supposed to have that outfit, not her. But she probably worked for it, so it's okay. It looks good though. Looks cute. I like the stars. This would be a cool cosplay to do, but it would also be like a lot of effort, a lot of intricate details. It would take some time. Okay. I'm just gonna go back here. I have no business exploring like this alone with Momo late at night, but oh my god, this is so pretty. What is this? Oh, this is beautiful. Like an abandoned cave. Oh, is that a hat? Hold on, let me collect this thing. Okay, let me get these. Is this a hat? Okay. Okay, cool. Let me just jump over here because I don't know. Yeah, that water looks kind of deep. Very deep, so. Well of Fortune. Cool. This exploration is so nice. So nice. All right. Let's see here. I guess I don't have anything else better to do during the night, so. Where are we? We are just out here exploring. Gee whiz. Oh, is this the same spot? Okay, I guess so.
We've been going all night. The sun's coming up.
Is it? I guess so. I guess so. Let's take a glimpse at the bitch that has on my outfit one more time. You know, just square up. I'm jealous. All right, let's go. All right, let's see if I can find some bugs. I wonder where I can find bugs. Oh, accident closed the door. All right. They're still talking about hot air balloons over there? Okay. Let me collect some fruits. Fruits. Oh, I always like to look at the background of a lot of these games or a lot of these spaces. The background in the Sea of Stars looked really pretty, and the background here in Mirrorland looks pretty. I wonder if I can travel over there. Will that be an ability, or am I just forever stuck in Mirrorland? And then there's the cube. I'm not going over there. The last time I went over here, I was brought someplace I did not like. I'm not going back. I wonder if I could just take a boat over here. We're near the water, so I would imagine there would be bugs here that I can collect. Right? I hope so. Oh, can I pet this thing? Oh. Hey! Hey! Come back. I got a bug. I got a ballet fly. Oh, but I gotta get a bee. Okay, so the bees are gonna be around the flowers then, right? I got a butterfly. It's a grasshopper. I don't know why I'm trying to pull up to this grasshopper, but I really want to get it. Why can't I get it? Come on, grasshopper. Why is it taking me forever to... Okay, I got the grasshopper. Yes. Okay, where is the bee? Wouldn't they be near the flowers? I got a lot of wool fruit. Huh. Is it or is it not? What are you talking about, Ochino? Ochino, when did the a tree live here? I'm terribly sorry, my dear. These eyes aren't what they used to be. Could you use your sharp eyes to take a look for me? Sure. Is there something wrong? It's about my son. He left years ago and I haven't heard from him since. I'm sorry. Told me his name. He disappeared from the newspaper and they mentioned how he had joined the Kingdom Guard and has been dispatched. Oh no. Damn, y'all aren't close, are you guys, Ochino? It's been so long since I've seen him that I'm not sure which one is him. My son was always a bit on the heavy side. The Kingdom Guard eats well, so I doubt he's lost any weight. Okay. I guess it's a red hair soldier in the photo is him. Okay. Could you help spot him for me? No, but I feel like I have to. Like, this is important plot, so I'll do it anyway. Do you see a heavy set? Yes, I do. I don't think that's him. Could you look more closely? Yeah, that's him. That's where I clicked. He's so tall now. Okay, that was a cute little mini game. Okay, in Wishfield there are others in similar situations. Perhaps you could also help find them and preserve the special... Okay, sure. I can do that. I can help preserve precious moments. Okay. All right. Okay. Collecting some bling. Finding bees. I have a theory that the bees will be over here for some reason. Like we have butterflies. Where there's butterflies, there has to be bees. They're always around flowers, right? Yay, I got a butterfly. Nice. Okay. Well, who is this? Who is this? Is that even like a... Is that a goat? Who are you? Yeah, that's what I really want to ask. Fuck if I have bling. Who? I've never seen something like you before. Okay. My master, the one who granted me shelter, taught me how to walk. So you're not even human, bruh? Okay. What are you doing here? Yeah, what are you doing here? I need to know the plot behind your... I need to know your origin story. I'm looking for a collection of stories and the person who wrote them. What? Why are you speaking all cryptic? Like, Just get to the point. What stories? Shh, they contain special powers. Don't let the others overhear. Can you see other Whimsy stars? I can't. I'm sorry, I can't. I do know, though, that the powers remaining in this hat can stimulate your whim. Such a great... Okay. Who are you? You look like a Pokemon, my guy. Alright. Okay, well, that... No, Momo, stop asking questions. We gotta go. I don't know who this guy is. They're making me uncomfortable. I think we gotta go. No, Nikki, no, we should probably leave Stray Hattie alone as my master. However, since he is no longer here, I'm left without a way to understand the mysteries from within. I don't think you should understand any mysteries. I think you need to go wherever you came from. Okay. No, I can't tell. It's all the remains of my master's whim energy, but I don't accept charity either. He has Whimsy stars? Whim stars? Okay, fine. Sure. I'll take a Whim star. Why not? Pokemon head ass. Oh my god. My man's looks like a whole Pokemon. Like a whole Pokemon. Yay, I've obtained another Whim star. Thank you.
Drift in the wind. Fables. Stories. Even the power of whim. Let them drift away.
Okay, nice. Alright, that was eventful. Alright, where would I get a foodie bee? I'm gonna figure out where I can find a foodie bee. Where can I find a foodie bee? Okay, maybe I have to go to the clothing store where the accident is. Alright. Alright. I don't even know where the accident is. I think it's in like the center of town. Well, this isn't the center of town. Girl, she is putting in work with those heels. Yes, run on the flowers. Come on. Double time, let's go. Okay, this is where the accident is, so maybe the foodie bee would be over here. Let me investigate this. Please bless to become a great tailor like my father. I'll keep working hard, although I can't tell others. You, oh, the wishing one, must know that I never slack off for 1 minute. Okay. Let's see how she's doing with this, Girl, you are putting in no work with this big thumb. This big, thimble. Like, you're not putting in any work at all. I don't know how you're gonna fix that. You might as well just pay the renter's insurance. Like, there ain't no way you're gonna fix all that shit. Alright, what? So I was supposed to go here, but I can't find the foodie bee. Where? Oh, where is the foodie bee? Okay. Oh my god, where is my foodie bee? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, no, come back. Ah, got it. All right. Return to the boutique to give the foodie bee to Marquise Jr. Okay, where is Marquise Jr.? Where are you? Are you Marquise Jr.? That's Matilda. Okay, I guess it's over here. I can't walk through here because you're in the way, ma'am. Excuse you. All right, let me open. Ooh, I get to go in one of the stores. I have yet to go into any of these stores. I'm excited. All right, Marquis. Here. Take your raggedy bee. Take your bee. With the rich Ella Rich. I feel like this looks the way that show Downtown Abbey would feel. Like when you watch it. Either that or like I'm in a Wes Anderson's movie. All right, material for clothing repair. See what's a good in store. Okay, let's click on that. Its colors are so mesmerizing. I can't thank you enough, Miss Nikki. I better get you. Okay. Okay, now what? Baby, the snapshot hourglass allows you to move. Okay, sure. You're a lifesaver. You have no idea how scary Grandpa is. I bet.
Oh, you're the best, Nikki. No way I could have done this without you.
No, oh, you fixed it?
Here, this is for you.
Thanks.
Pretty. Thank you, Nanoi.
What did I get? Wait, we're not gonna open it now?
On you, it'll look great.
Yeah, it sure will.
Ooh. I should have heard what he was gonna say. Oh, what's happening?
I don't know what to say.
Ask what's going
Need a
on.
little help?
Yeah.
Mama and I might be able to lend a hand.
Yeah, we're always here to help. But what is this face, Momo? Little smug little cat, you. Momo is cute, though. I like Momo.
Thank you, Nikki.
No problem.
When I got home today, I saw my mom passed out on the floor.
Oh no.
I tried waking her, but nothing worked.
Oh no.
I thought it had something to do with the recent coma incidents. So I planned to visit the Stylist Guild and ask Dada about it.
Uh-oh, that's not good. Oh well. That is so weird. Oh wow, okay, cool. We're live. We're live on Twitch. Nice.
What? Your mother fell into a coma? No wonder you look so worried. I couldn't concentrate at all. Even on repairing the Grand Crane. That's why it crashed. Marquez, I'm so
Oh, his name is
sorry.
Marquez. It's not Marquise. Pronouncing his name wrong.
Everything worked out in the end, right?
Sure did.
My voice a little.
But ma'am, you were about to play some. You were about to pay some renter's insurance on damaging that property, ma'am. Okay, like I need her to know that.
I wish you would have told me, though. I would have said go straight to the Stylists Guild.
I think I can still make it.
In the plane that you crashed the store into?
Nanoi, can we come with you to see Dada? Really? I don't want to be a bother.
Really? You don't want to be a bother? Okay, girl.
I have something to ask you.
After all of that, all right.
Your mom takes higher priority. Our stuff, it can wait until later. Once I figure out what's going on with my mom, I'll tell you anything you want. I promise. Nothing in Floralish escapes my radar.
Cool.
Sounds great. Okay, let's head to the Stylist Guild and talk to Dapda.
Alright. Stylist Guild to talk to Dada. Accident at the clothing store. The quest. Okay, I completed the quest. Nice. Nice. That's what I like to see. Ooh, and I got paired flight earrings. I got crane earrings. And I can craft it. Ha! What? Well, I only got one earring? I need a pin hopper? I thought I had a pin hopper. So I only got one earring. And then fragrant fair. Ooh, I want this dress though. I high key want. Okay, let's get a grasshopper and then like some peppers for this dress so we can craft it. All right, so I'm level 5. We moving on up in the world. Unexplained coma incidents. Okay. So before we do that, let's get a grasshopper.
I panicked. I didn't know what to do.
Let's get a grasshopper. Let's get some peppers. Let's craft ourselves some clothing, okay? Let's just do that. I feel like grasshoppers would be where the water is.
Nikki, the water's getting too deep for me.
Well, you better learn how to swim, Momo. Shit. You'll be okay. We got grasshoppers to find. No, we're not going to see about the comas yet. We got to find a grasshopper. Ooh, and I want to find this bee. Got this bee. Oh, this reminds me of Animal Crossing when you would catch the bugs there. That was my favorite part. Everything but a grasshopper, huh? I'm gonna have to probably go further south. South of where I am currently, like down here. Is that south? No, that's like east. No, yeah, that's east. Either way, I have to go down here. So I am going to find this grasshopper. And ooh, who are you, little guy? No, who is this diva right here? Mimi. Oh my god, so cute. Okay, I guess. Sure. All right, so I'm gonna find a grasshopper to make this other earring, and then I'm gonna get a pepper so I can make that fairy dress so we can change our drip up again, as we do. I hope grasshoppers still are hopping around during this time of day. Okay, where can I go to find grasshoppers? I don't think I've ever been around this side of the city before. This is beautiful. Oh, wow, look at the flowers. Ooh. Let's jump over the flowers, yes. Jump. Jump. Nice. I just thought that was nice. Oh, mailbox. It's sparkling, so that must mean something, right?
The setting sun looks like a helping of delicious, savory barbecue.
I guess, Momo. Left Alt to show the cursor or press U. Unexplained coma incidents. Click the tab to switch. Okay. Okay, okay. Cool. Alright, so let me pick up this. It's a note, and there's something written on it. Hello, I'm the wishing one. I never left Flora Wish and have been protecting the town in secret. Okay. Didn't Dada say the wishing one disappeared a long time ago? It's not impossible for a god to suddenly come back to life, though. Okay. I'm weak now and need 2,000 blings as a startup to help retrieve a stolen artifact. Okay, let me see here. Sorry, had to do some troubleshooting stuff. Okay. No way, this has to be a scam. The wishing one wouldn't send messages through a trash can. Quick. Oh, this is a trash can? We're going through trash cans now? On a fateful evening, remember, do not speak of my return to others. I destroy this top secret message immediately after reading. I guess. By destroy, does it mean we have to throw it in the trash can? I get it. Somebody already fell for the scam, ripped up the note, and left the pieces here. I don't know what the person behind wants, but if it's a trick, it's to trick people out of their blings. This could get really bad. Is this another quest? I can't keep doing all these quests, man. I got a dress that I gotta make. I got a half an earring that I gotta complete. Earring set that I gotta complete. Folks are in comas. I can't do no more quests. I can't. No more quests. Not yet. Okay. We have priorities. Now, where is this damn grasshopper? All right. It looks like I don't know. I feel like I'm not gonna be able to find him out here. So normally grasshoppers would be like out near the water. Wow, this is like a completely different part of town. Look at the mountains up there, so pretty. Wow, I would live here. Yeah, it would be nice to live here. Ooh, a Whimsistar. It's one of those trail ones, too. Alright, I'm gonna do something crazy. I'm getting better at platforming. Nice! Whew, that was intense. Alright, let's see if I can get up here, though. I'm probably gonna have to jump on some things. So I'm probably gonna have to... There we go. And then we're gonna have to jump over here. Oh, shit. No. Okay, let's just take the stairs like a normal person. Oh. Oh. Okay, this is cute. Okay, I can do this. With my little Nimbus cloud. All right, I see you. This is what's up. Oh, what? What? Okay, hold on. All right. Whew. Whoa. Okay. Okay, I think we're just about done. All right, when do I jump? Okay. Oh, okay. All right. Whoo. Whoa. All right, that was a lot. I'm just obtaining all the Whimstars. What an interesting plant. Yes. It looks like that plant from Well, no, it doesn't. But the vines look like that plant from Cuphead. Like the first boss, where it's like... Yeah, that's what it looks like. Okay, so we got dragonflies, but we don't have any grasshoppers. Might as well catch a bug. There we go. Is my net in the shape of a heart? That's so cute. I fucks with that. Okay, so I have to go here. Or I have to go over there, but I'm not going over there tonight. I want to see... Okay, there's a star over here. Where is the star? Is it this? Yeah, it's a star. Yay! Wow, such a comforting game. I like this. Can I collect this? It's shiny, so I can collect something. There's a Whimstar around here. Okay, I know, Momo, but like, let me explore. Like, why is this shiny and I can't collect it? Oh, let me get this butterfly. Ah, such a relaxing game. Collecting butterflies at like 2 in the morning. Oh, there it is. There's a grasshopper. There, see it? Got you, pinhopper. Got-y. Okay. All right. Let me go running. Maybe see if a village store is open. I don't think a village store is open, but I can try at least. I wish in this game I could go to sleep. Like in Animal Crossing where you can like sleep and then wake up and it's the next day. In this game you kind of have to like, from what I've seen so far, you have to like... You have to, I lost my train of thought. You have to, oh, come on. I can't jump over this. Ooh, open. You have to wait for it to be daytime. That's what I meant to say. Okay, cool. It looks like I'm not going to be able to jump over that. All right, so let's go around here. What's up with you, Cisetto? Oh, it's the game. Okay. Might as well play. I don't got anything better to do. I can play this game if I know how to aim correctly. Wee. 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 What? All right, that's it. I don't want to play anymore. Okay, let's see where I want to go. So I got the pinhopper. So I can go into my toolkit. Go to sketches, I guess. Wait. Rare pieces. Okay, let me build this. Crafted. I thought they told me I couldn't craft this. I needed a pinhopper. Okay, so I guess I crafted this. All right, so for this one, I need 5 peppers. So I'm gonna go hunt for those peppers. It's about to be sunrise again. I'm gonna catch this bee. Sure. Combo bonbon is on the house. If you want more, visit my shop anytime. Okay, sure. Bonbon can be used. Oh, combo bonbon purchased from Maestrio's candy store can be used to change into a random temporary styling prepared by the Stylist Guild. Okay, cool. Nice. Feel free to look around. Flowers are being appreciated. Oh, right. They might turn into raining orchids. You know what game I'm thinking about right now? Persona 5. That was a good game. I never finished it. That's a really long RPG game, so I'm going to give myself credit for not being able to finish Persona 5. But if Persona 6 comes out, do you think we all can be the lead? We all can be Joker? Like, you can, like, make your own, like, character in the game, and like you could be like pro tag of the game. I don't know, I think that would be cool. The music always goes pretty hard. Purchase I don't want to purchase any flowers. I miss Persona. Okay, bye. Goodbye. Goodbye. I don't know, I think with Persona the reason why I didn't finish it is because it was intimidating. I was so nervous. It just felt like, oh, I can get my peppers here. It felt like it would take forever to finish that game. But I kind of miss it, and I have a feeling I would like it on PC, so I might give that game another go. I'd like to take a look. You don't have any peppers? So what the hell are those back there? Ma'am, you don't have peppers back there? The fuck? Ma'am, I'm looking for some peppers. Why can't I get them from you? Because I know you see the peppers in the back. You see those peppers back there in the background? I know you guys see that. Why can't I get any peppers? The fuck? I need a pepper to finish my earring set. Or not my earring set, my dress. Now I'm upset. Oh no, my ring fell off. See what happens when you get too antsy. Jewelry be falling off. Maybe he has... Fresnay looks tired. Fresnay looks over it. Everyone wears wish bottle accessories, hoping that the wishing one will hear our wishes. It's a beautiful way to anchor our spirits. Haha. My Padro always mixes up the anchor with ankle. Okay. Pedro. So this is just thread. Oh, okay, we can go shopping again. Woven bows. Earrings. So I'm not about to spend $58,000 on some earrings. That's like half of my salary. So like, I'm gonna purchase this. The bow is nice. Bow is cute. Okay. Matilda, how do you not have peppers, girl? Like, y'all sell peppers. Like, you see the peppers here in the basket, but she don't sell them. Like, what? That is misleading as fuck. All right, let's see here. False advertising. Now I'm mad. All right, let's go to Delcy. Let's see what she has. People of Florawish have always held a deep affection for Feywish brides. We are blessed by the Wishing One and the most loyal descendants. Naturally, we share a strong bond. Okay. No, I don't want to be in little kids' business. Or do I? Maybe I can't be in little kids' business. Oh, dearest Fae Wish Sprite, Wish Doll. Please let my shirt cat cuddle me for an hour every day. Aw, that's so wholesome. I hope her cat can cuddle her for an hour every day. I'm done making a... Are you done making a wish? It's my turn. I wish to be super tall. Aw. Meticulous girl. She don't got a name. She's just meticulous girl. Have you thought this through? What if your wish comes true and you grow taller in the great wish tree? Dang. Okay, cool. Ooh, another bee. I don't know. Ever since I had to buy or get a foodie bee, I've been like capturing bees all the time. Like I just want to get one. All right, I gotta figure out where I can buy peppers. Can I go here? Ma'am, Camilla, can you help me buy peppers? I'm about to look up where I can buy peppers in Infinity Nikki. I'm not ashamed. Cause I need the peppers. I need to make this dress. Y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand. Okay. Oh, they're talking about the coma stuff over here. I'm probably not gonna do that quest until next time. I don't wanna listen. I'm gonna look up where to find peppers in Infinity Nikki. No, it's not helping. Damn it. I'm about to crash out. I really want this dress, but I have no idea how to get these. Oh, it's a lamp chili. I thought this was a pepper. No, it's a lamp chili, a kind of fruit that grows on cliffs, adorning them like bright red wall lamps. It's perfect for... It grows on cliffs? All right, we're gonna go find a cliff and see if we can find a lamp chili. Maybe we can't. Maybe we can't. Maybe we'll acquire a lamp chili later on in the game. Maybe I have to do that quest in order to get the lamp chili. And if that's the case, then I can end it here since I already did quest and play another game. Ooh, okay, let's go back to the Lotus again, see if anything's changed. Oh, it's the same girl with my outfit. Love you too. All right, I think I'm gonna end it here. We've been at this game for about an hour and a half, so yeah, I'm gonna end it here, and I think I'm going to, I don't know, do I want to get into my deck today? It was very informative. We're talking about some very interesting stuff, but I don't know if my thoughts are all the way there yet, so I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Maybe I'll do a surprise stream tomorrow, just like recording that information. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, but like we're gonna end it here. This was good, a good run. Oh, my diary, my precious diary. What's wrong? You keep sighing. No. I was gonna leave, but this dude lost his diary. Oh no. What? I didn't want to do a quest. All right, with that in mind, we are done with Infinity Nikki, so we are going to end it here. All right, so let's see. Hit escape. Exit game. Okay, cool. All right, so let's see here. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? What do I want to do? Okay, so I actually have to open up the deck that I was going to talk about. Google. Okay. Google Slides. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why are we playing again? Oh, now it decides to work. Cool. Okay, so I was fighting for my life trying to get this game to work earlier today, and now it's just like working just fine. Rich. Okay, so I got this deck called Pop Comparisons Are Stupid, actually. And I really want to get into it because I think we can all learn something from this. But my problem is that I don't want my thoughts, like I want my thoughts to land. I want the point to land, okay? So I really want to do this, but I feel like if I do this tonight and my thoughts don't land properly, I will have to follow up again maybe in the next stream of what I mean. But I would like to talk about how pop comparisons are stupid, actually. And the saying always goes, stop comparing apples to oranges. Well, like apples to oranges are like fruits, so like you can obviously compare them, but you don't compare artichokes to strawberries, do you? Right? Because one is a vegetable, the other is a fruit, right? So in this case, I am expanding on that saying and claiming that you should not compare two things where they can't compete. And so this was inspired by music, obviously, and the landscape of the entertainment industry. I mentioned how I don't want to get too much into like celebrity, like petty drama and stuff, which is not the intention behind this. I'm trying to construct a well thought out analysis of my thoughts based off of what I have seen in the music landscape, particularly in pop music. Okay. So in the past 5 years, we have noticed that the women in pop have been carrying the industry. They have been carrying the music industry, and they have been doing a very good job really pushing their own authenticity and their brand. All right. However, I do think that the two most influential female pop artists, honestly, pop artists at this point, because we have no male pop artists, if you guys haven't noticed that, like we have no male pop artists at all, which is unfortunate, but I think everyone is just like, I think the dudes are just so wrapped up in being like hard and making like drill and YN music that like they don't want to be like a pop artist, which is so disappointed, with the exception of maybe like The Weeknd. And even then he gets kind of stale at some point, but like we don't have a lot of male pop artists. We have Harry Styles, maybe, The Weeknd, and then Benson Boone, who makes Mormon music. If Freddie Mercury was like a Mormon, so like that doesn't count. But I'd say, going back to the topic, the two most influential artists, pop artists in modern day pop music in the past decade or so are arguably Beyonce and Taylor Swift. Okay. And the reason why I want to bring this up, all right, is because for the longest time, there has been comparisons between these two artists. There has been heavy comparisons amongst these two artists, heavy comparisons amongst like who's better, who's better, who's wealthier, who has more money, who's the best performer, all of that, right? And I am proposing a theory that a lot of these comparisons, especially between two of the most influential pop artists that we know of today, right, are contrived from their teams. Like, I have a theory that like the way the stands, the Swifties and the Beehive, will go back and forth with each other to see who is better, who should obtain more success, who should get their flowers, even down to who's winning certain awards, who's winning album of the year, who's winning Vanguard awards, all of that. I feel like it is a very contrived narrative that helps both of these artists out, which is why, in theory, I believe that you cannot compare the two artists. And I have gone above and beyond on my YouTube channel to not try and to compare both of these artists. Like, I can't do it. Because they are, it's like artichokes and strawberries, you know? it's literally like, can you even make a recipe with artichokes and strawberries? Oh, okay, so I guess you can make something with artichokes and strawberries, but it wouldn't taste good, all right? This panzanella probably doesn't taste good, okay? You can't compare these two against each other, and they actually, I would say, work very well, have like a very solid working relationship with each other in order to push narratives for their fan bases to support them more, right? Beyonce, Giselle Knowles Carter, or just Beyonce Knowles, we all know who she is. She has been in the game for a while. I like the self-titled. I like this. This is how I remember Beyonce. This is the first album I listened to from Beyonce, and I was flabbergasted. However, my favorite album is 4, which I heard was like the least commercially successful, but was carried with all of Beyonce's performances. Anyway, we all know who Beyonce is. We know what she does. We know all of the accomplishments that she's made. We know her daughter Blue, who looks stunning, right? But like, more or less, we know that Beyonce has been in the game for well over 2 decades. She's been in the game for well over 2 decades. She has put in the work. She is still standing after going through all the tumultuous turmoil, the negativity, the no's, the doubts, the people telling her that, like, no, she can't do something, the harsh criticisms, right? Even the weird Carrie Hilson beef that happened, like, and any other beef that she's been involved in, right? Like, she is still standing amongst all the landscapes of the pop girlies. Not only is she still standing, but she's also like thriving. She is a thriving artist who is now not even really making like pop music as much as she's just making bodies of work. Like, she's in her artistry era. She doesn't have to make commercially successful, gonna hit the Billboard type albums. Okay, so Beyonce, we all know who she is. Taylor Swift. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, I have a bias. I am more of a Beyonce fan than I am a Taylor Swift fan. Okay, I was never really a fan of her, and I think it stemmed from what happened in 2016 with her and Kanye, especially with the Kanye asking Taylor to be in a song, and she like allegedly Kanye came up with the rumor or the lie that Taylor asked to be in a song, and she said sure, and then he put out the song, and then she took it back, and then Kim, when she was married to Kanye, like backed him up and everything. So during that whole debacle, the whole narrative was, you know, this white woman Taylor Swift is coming off like a Karen, unrelatable white woman is coming off as a Karen and preying on this innocent black man and and I kind of like fell for the bait, only to realize that years later he actually did not he did not green light for her to be in vulgar verse in Kanye West's songs. So, you know, and we also know Taylor Swift, and I also knew Taylor Swift from when Kanye West in the VMA, when he said that Beyonce is the greatest artist of all time, right? Like, yeah, you know, and I'm no tea, no shade. However I feel about Taylor, I do not think that she deserved this at all. I don't think she deserved this at all. No woman deserved that at all. That's very humiliating. You like took her moment away from her. But like, we know who Taylor is. She's a pop artist. She's been in the game since like 2006 with her first debut album. Taylor debut album. See, sorry, I'm not like a big Taylor Swift fan, okay? Yeah, I guess it's just called Taylor Swift. I don't know. But like she has been here for a minute as well. But she's been here a little bit earlier than Beyonce. Or no, she's been here a lot. She hasn't been here as long as Beyonce has been here. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. And you know, she makes music. 1989 was critically acclaimed. Did numbers. That was probably like her big debut. Like, I'm doing pop music now. She originally started off as like a country music star, then navigated into the pop music space, which I'm not gonna lie, if she stuck at country, you know, she probably wouldn't be as big as she is right now. So like, that was a good move for her. But like, yeah, we know who Taylor Swift is. We know who Taylor Swift is. We know what she's about. She's a pop singer. And we also know that there has been like a lot of beef between the two of them, especially when they had tours going on in parallel to each other. Taylor Swift, her Eras tour. At the time, Beyonce had her Renaissance World Tour. Both of these were world tours. And then on top of that, even after the fact, while like Beyonce was coming out with her Cowboy Carter album, people were still making comparisons to Taylor Swift when she debuted her Tortured Poets Department album. So there's been like a constant comparison between the two. But why the comparison is what I have to ask, right? And I want to go back to this real quickly. I really want to go back to this and unpack this moment. Let's see if I can find a YouTube video of that instant that happened. I mean, we all know what happened then, but let's just revisit what happened that night.
So thank you.
Again, I'd like to preface by saying that Taylor did not deserve this at all. She did not deserve any of this at all. It was not fair to her. But I'm just kind of setting the scene, okay?
So much for giving me a chance to win a VMA award.
Yo, Taylor. I'm really...
Like, first of all, before we continue, I'd like to know, where did Kanye even come from? Like, where did he come from on the stage where he just like popped out of nowhere and let Taylor know this information? Like, that was weird.
I'm gonna let you finish, but Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time. One of the best videos of all time.
And then, okay, hold on. Let's okay.
All time. All time. One of the best videos.
Okay, look at her face. She did not expect it to go this way. Okay, she did not, like, she was not looking to she was not looking for this attention. She did not want the smoke. She's just like, why would he do this, you know? Okay, so so this moment happened, right? Right, the Kanye Taylor Swift VMA award situation. This moment happened, all right? And I would say that this moment was pivotal for all three parties that were a part of or mentioned in this very instance. This was a pivotal moment for Kanye, because now he was going through his arc. After this, he went through his like depression arc because he lost his mother, and he came out with 808 and Heartbreaks, which was single-handedly one of the most influential hip-hop albums to come out in the past like 20 years. I would argue like influenced a lot of modern day rappers like Lil Uzi Vert and their sound. He was the first to kind of come up with that unique sound with the 808 and Heartbreaks album. He also came out with My Dark Twisted Fantasy, which was also a very amazing body of work, and he was able to produce it so well and encapsulate all of the trending talent of that time, get a really awesome verse out of Nicki Minaj. Like, this moment, I feel like really shaped the storytelling of Kanye, right? And this is a disclaimer, okay? I am not a Kanye West fan. I'm not a Kanye West fan. I'm not a Kanye West stan at all. I don't like him. Kanye West is how I feel about Chris Brown. I get very angry with them because they're so clearly talented, but they let it flop due to attention, due to DRUGSs, due to just not being responsible, laying hands on people, being abusive. Like, I just don't like or support Kanye. But like in this current moment in his life, his narrative changed forever. However you saw Kanye after that, you cannot argue that the music that came after this moment was pretty solid, right? This moment also changed for Taylor Swift. And the way it changed is because a lot of people infantilized this young girl at the time. She was like 15, 16. She was like my age, right? But forever and always, they would keep infantilizing her, right? How old was she when this happened? Probably like 18 or 19. And currently, she is 34 years old right now. And I think because of this moment, Taylor has been able to forever and always be seen as, you know, like this very innocent, docile, demure woman in the pop landscape, which I would argue has allowed for her to kind of get away with, not really get away, but damn, I don't want the Swifties to come for me, but more or less get away with, like, you know, being the relatable archetype in pop music right now. Okay, like be able to take on that mantle because of this instance, right? And this also changed the moment for Beyonce. Okay, this is an impactful moment for Beyonce. And the reason why I say it's for Beyonce is because Single Ladies was a good music video. Like, no Beyonce stan, right? I'm a big Beyonce stan, I'm sorry. But no Taylor Swift stan with my Beyonce bias. Even if I wasn't like a bias towards Beyonce, Single Ladies was very iconic. You saw like everybody do y'all remember Single Ladies parody? SNL? Y'all remember that? When Beyonce was on SNL and they did like the Single Ladies parody, you had the Jonas Brothers doing Black Swan, Saturday Night Live. Okay, that's weird. You had the Jonas Brothers parodying this music video. Like, this music video was really good. Okay, like, this was a very, very good, solid music video. Everybody was rocking with this music video when it dropped. Everyone was rocking to this song. This song was like charting on the billboards. And I mean, the music video I believe that Beyonce went up against was Taylor Swift's You Belong With Me. And You Belong With Me, which was inspired by, I think, Jennifer's Body. Yeah, I think it was like inspired by, it was inspired by Jennifer's Body, I think. Yeah, like, she's a brunette. Taylor's like this quirky blonde girl, and this brunette's trying to steal her guy away. This music video wasn't that strong. It wasn't that strong. It was relatable, which I think is where Taylor Swift's talent is being so good at being marketed as relatable, but it wasn't that strong. So Kanye wasn't wrong. But this changed the trajectory of Beyonce's career significantly because I think it set up a narrative for Beyonce as the underdog that works hard, that has the work ethic. And I think it also ties into the messaging that people of color are told constantly in spaces of professionalism or in professional spaces or just in everyday spaces, is that you really do have to work 10 times as hard only for you to be like only for you to get like an inkling of the reward back. You have to work 10 times as hard only to get a quarter of the efforts back to you, right? You have to be twice as good. You have to be twice as sharp, 10 times better, 10 times sharp. You have to be better than white folks only for you to get a little slither back in return. Like there is no space for you to slip up, right? And I think that moment with the whole Kanye, Taylor Swift, and Beyonce incident at the VMA Awards really set up that narrative, right? But I'd like to come here and ask, why is there a comparison? Why are we having this comparison, right? Because if you peel back the layers of who they represent, right, they have a ton of commonalities. Some of the commonalities that they have, I wonder if I can change this to night mode. Can I change Google Docs to night mode? Like the UI on the outside. I would love to change this to night mode. Anyway, some of the commonalities these two have had throughout the entirety of their career is that they're both women, right? They're both women in music. Now, technically, they're both billionaires, right? Both of them have been leveraging their fan bases, and we'll put a pin in that, okay? Because that's my theory as to why the comparisons keep happening. And in a capitalistic sense, like when you think about like the constructs of capitalism and what it means and what it represents, one isn't inherently better than the other, right? Like they're both in a way capitalist. I don't care how many, I really don't care how many people are going to say that, oh, Taylor gives money to all of her employees on her tour, or and fuels the economy and all that, because like Beyonce does the same thing too, right? Or even stuff like, oh, well, Beyonce has put on, you know, all these songwriters and, you know, used all these voices in her samples. Like it really doesn't matter. You know, like she pays homage to the culture, to marginalized communities, all of that. Like it doesn't matter if both of them are capitalists, right? Like they let's look at Taylor Swift merch real quickly. Taylor Swift merch is made in like a sweatshop somewhere in like Thailand, where kids are probably getting paid 3 cents on the clock, on the hour, like making this type of stuff. Okay. And y'all are eating it up, buying this merch. I hear the merch isn't that good quality. And you know, it just kind of is what it is. You know what I mean? Right. And that's not good. People are being exploited for Taylor to sell merch of herself to support her brand and her image as a pop star. Okay. Now Beyonce, same thing with Ivy Park. That was also made in a sweatshop. You know what I mean? Right? Like what I'm basically saying here is that one isn't inherently better than the other. One isn't doing greater things than the other. Capitalistically, if I could say that, when it comes to capitalism. Okay, like they're both billionaires. They're both using some forms of exploitation, and ultimately they both leverage their fan bases, or maybe their teams leverage their fan bases in their favor so that narratives can be made about them, right? So this goes into the fan bases, the Swifties versus Beyonce. Beyonce is incredibly talented. Okay, she has put in a lot of work and effort. We have heard stories of Mama Tina or Matthew Knowles, Mr. Knowles, saying how, you know, they had her running on a treadmill when she was like 16 years old and heels to sound better, how she's been vocally trained, how, you know, all the protections that Mama Tina had to ensure that the Destiny's Child girl group that Beyonce was a part of, that they didn't get it taken advantage of. You know, what's another one? How I would hear stories about how she just wouldn't eat for days on end until she got something right. Like she would just, you know, starve herself so that she could be like the best at what she does. Like we know that Beyonce has been putting in work. Okay. All right. And fan bases look at Beyonce. The Beehive probably looks at Beyonce. And they see the work ethic because one, she's incredibly talented, like great vocalist, great singer, great visionary now, like can really pull a vision together and tell a story with it. And they see all of her hard work and all of her efforts. And they probably feel, and in my opinion, as they should, slighted because with her hard work and effort that she has made, it has taken her like this long for her to finally be recognized, like in her 40s, to finally be recognized as like a critically acclaimed artist in the eyes of these like prestigious Grammy Award Beyonce prestigious Grammy Awards, right? Like, for example, it took her this long to get Album of the Year. Cowboy Carter is what got her Album of the Year. This, though, which is I really think when like Beyonce was letting us all know that she is not to be trifled with, this did not get Album of the Year. Lemonade did not get Album of the Year, but Cowboy Carter, when she's like well into her 40s, did. And like Beyonce came to the Beyonce Grammys pregnant. She performed pregnant. At the Grammys, expecting to hopefully get Album of the Year, and she didn't, and you could just see the hurt on her face. When Adele shouted her out and like cried and like said thank you Adele, and then or thank you Beyonce, and like you could just see the hurt on her face. Like she looked so defeated. And I wouldn't blame her, right? But like, again, that narrative by, you know, the entertainment industry and also by the fandom, I feel like had been set up that like Beyonce is this very hardworking Black woman who has been in the industry, putting in her hours, putting her in her time, always outdoing herself in every album, outdoing herself in every single performance, can sing her ass off, is what you would kind of call like the ideal pop star, right? Never gets her flowers, never gets recognized, and unfortunately gets compared to Taylor. Now let's talk about Taylor Swift and her Grammys, you know. Okay, so here's the thing about Taylor, all right? And I'm trying not to be biased because I actually kind of evolved in this phase in my life where I'm like, you know, it makes no sense to like feel a way about Taylor Swift. I'm pretty sure she's a great person, right? One thing I will say about Taylor is that she's a decent songwriter. She's a very decent songwriter, but she's an amazing businesswoman. And everybody likes to call out that she's an amazing businesswoman because of how she was able to re-record her masters after she left, what was it? Big Machine Entertainment, I guess. Yeah, she left Big Machine, right? Big Machine Records, and they wanted to own the masters of her songs, and she was able to kind of create a narrative with her team towards her fan base that, hey, they are going to keep my songs, but I don't want you guys to purchase those. I'm going to re-record my songs, and I want you to purchase those instead. I want you to purchase the vinyls. I want you to purchase the albums. I want you to bring up those stream numbers, okay? And so a lot of people, like, from a business mind might think, oh, wow, that's like super genius that she was able to like re-record her masters. But where the ingenuity lies with a Taylor Swift is that she was able to convince her fan base that that is what they needed to do to support her. She has been able to curate a brand where her relatability has touched so many people that they feel moved and compelled to want to buy her albums, to want to buy her records, to want to stream her music. Maybe because they see themselves in them, to ensure that she gets her own masters. She was able to create that narrative, which I truly believe, not to blame her or anything, right? Because this is definitely not her fault. But this high key started, all right, when Kanye's raggedy ass got up here and did all of this. That's when it started, right? And that narrative has been carried on about a whole decade after the fact. She's 34 right now. I think this happened when she was like 18, 19 years old. Like a whole decade or so after the fact, she has still been able to carry the narrative, like this demure, innocent, white woman who, was kind of, was berated by Kanye West, right? And people in that regard felt bad for her and maybe have saw themselves in her. And with that, she also has been able to create relatable and interesting music as well. Or relate. Okay, so don't eat me, okay? Like the relatable music for a specific audience, which is probably like the majority of people. The relatable music for middle American white women, okay? Like, I'm sorry, but like just Taylor's ingenuity in her business sense and her business savvy isn't so much her ability to re-record her masters. It has a lot to do with how she portrays herself in the media. It has a lot to do with how she markets and brands herself. It had a lot to do with how she was connecting with her fans when she was 16 years old on MySpace, how she has a strong relationship with her fans. I think she takes them to recording parties so that they can listen to her record her music, how she's able to touch so many of her fans that they're willing to support her because they see themselves in her, because her genius in her branding is that she is relatable. You could be a Taylor Swift. That, and hence the reason why when people scratch their heads, and I used to do this a lot too, scratch their heads and be like, well, she's not the best singer. She's not the greatest performer. I saw the Eras tour. So I saw the Eras tour, and I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I couldn't get through it. I could not get through it. Okay, I couldn't. I feel like if she toured again and I had some semblance of employment, I'd one of my friends was a Swiftie, I'd probably go see her. Like it wouldn't be any like snot off my nose, it wouldn't be that bad, right? But like that's the whole point of Taylor's brand. The brand of Taylor is that she isn't the best singer, right? She isn't the best dancer. She isn't the best performer. She isn't what you would consider like a grade A pop artist. Comparing her to other women that came up with her, which I'm also going to talk about because this is important. She isn't a Lady Gaga, okay? Fame monster Lady Gaga was nothing to be trifled with, all right? Okay, you could not play around with Lady Gaga and her neon blonde, bleach blonde wig, orange looking tan, lightning bolt eye, bedazzled mask, coming out of a lake with like a diamond gauntlet, right? Tour after tour after tour, performing, right? doing this hand thing. I don't even know what this is, but like doing the like with the one glove, right? Like you could not fuck with Lady Gaga, okay? But I would argue that Lady Gaga and Taylor Swift are both closer to being contemporaries than Beyonce and Taylor Swift, okay? But the branding of Taylor isn't that she's supposed to be like this bigger, larger than life pop star who can sing, who can dance, who can give you performance, who can give you elaborate costumes, who can tell you a story and all that. No, the ingenuity in Taylor Swift's brand is that she is, wait for it, let me go back. She is just Taylor. She is just a girl. She is just a girl trying to make it. She's just a girl dating around. She's just a girl. And guess what? You, listener, are also just a girl as well. You relate to her music because, or like if you like Taylor, you relate to her music because of her just being, talking about love and relationships in a way that feels personal to any other person in America, any other woman in America, right? That's why people fuck with Taylor Swift. And I also would argue that she wouldn't like this branding, this like just a girl branding, like I'm just like you. Like, and that's another thing. I don't mean to like roast her. I'm not roasting Taylor, okay? But like I've heard a lot of people say that she's not really like a fashion girly either. However, when she was wearing like that green dress at the Golden Globes, that dress was pretty. I think she's a fashion girly. I do. I just like Rihanna, another contemporary. She's not like Rihanna, right? And that's like the point. Like that's the point. She is just a girl. She is a girl. She could be anybody. She could be you, listener. She could be you, and writing song excerpts in your diary that somehow gets like skyrocketed into fame in the same way that Taylor Swift did. However, I would say that even though Taylor Swift's branding is very genius in like packaging that relatability like concept, right? She is not relatable. Like she has never been relatable. Even when she got started in the country music scene, right? Like she was living in Pennsylvania with like a well-to-do, wealthy family, you know, who kind of had this idea of what they wanted their daughter to do. Like they kind of all knew, like in the same way Beyonce's parents kind of all knew that Beyonce was going to start singing at like since she like, you know, stepped foot on the planet, as soon as she like sprouted out of the womb. Like same with Taylor, like they knew that she was going to be a star. Whether she had the same amount of talent as a Beyonce did not matter, because I feel like her family was going to just make her a star regardless. And the way that they have done it is, I would argue, genius. Right? Like this is very genius branding of a pop star when you aren't the strongest vocalist, when you aren't the strongest performer. You know, when the songwriting is good enough, but like good, like an easy to digest to like a middle American audience, right? Because I know other artists who are like amazing songwriters and do like really good work, but like regardless, people understand and people get Taylor Swift. Like they understand what Taylor Swift's writing about. It like touches them, you know what I mean? And then also with her having like this just a girl mentality, she's able to like weave her way into different generations. Okay, so she's able to relate to an older audience, the girls who grew up with her, so people like in my age group, and then a younger audience. Mostly because throughout the years, I believe, I like, unpopular opinion, this is a privilege as a woman in the entertainment industry. She never really had to sexualize herself too much in order to like make waves, especially when she moved into the pop scene, especially when she came out with 1989. Like she never, ever, 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 ever had to like, you know, pull a Miley Cyrus. However, the Bangers era of Miley Cyrus was dope as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. Like cultural appropriation aside, because I still have beef with her about that. The Bangers era was pretty solid, okay? But like, she never had to do this, you know, do that in order to portray herself as a serious pop star. And I think it's because of the infantilization of Taylor. I also think it's the protection that her parents probably had of her in the music industry. And I also just think it's, again, like that branding of just being a relatable girl and having relatable lyrics. Therefore, you don't have to do too much else in every other aspect. And I'd also like to add that you don't get this, like, blonde-haired, blue-eyed white women probably get this privilege. Maybe like brunette white women, but like, you have to be a white woman in order to have that privilege of just being relatable and being able to touch all of middle of America and have them support you, right? You can't get this if you look like me. Okay, like, you can't get this if you look like SZA. Mother, who I would argue they both kind of sing and rap, like they sing and write about the same things. They write about love and relationships, but notice how one is villainized for being authentic in her love and relationships, and compared to, like, you know, being like a messy fuck girl. And then the other one, who has dated a plethora of men before, is like, oh, she's just going through it. She's just going through the motions. She's just a girl. Why? Because of this, and because she never really had to sexualize herself. But like, SZA will forever and always, and I love SZA down. Like, I am a staunch SZA fan, so do not come for me, okay? But SZA forever and always, you know, I see how, especially since she's like, you know, very successful as like a woman of color, right? Like, I see how other Black people will like tear her down and be like, oh, she sold her soul to the devil, or oh, she's a negative influence on women because she's talking about being a side chick, and oh, da, 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 da. And it's like, no, that's like, it's the same thing almost, right? Like, I don't know. Anyway. Taylor branding herself is genius for somebody whose strongest suit in music is their songwriting. Okay? Beyonce's branding is also genius because Beyonce, I would argue, has always been seen as the underdog in all of the like throughout the entirety of her music industry career, in my opinion. Like, there was a time where she would, like, of course she was like when she got with Jay-Z, and, you know, they got very successful, and they made a lot of money, and they had a lot of power and stuff. Like, of course we can argue, like, maybe not so much the underdog as much as like maybe like, you know, having access to create more successful pieces of work. You know what I mean? I hope, you know what I mean? But like, it's not like it was handed to her, you know? Like, for Beyonce, she had to work for it. Like, she had to prove herself. You know, Jay-Z, there were sacrifices that had to be made, because like, Beyonce had to get with Jay-Z at like 16. Like, they were talking with each other at 16 years old. 16, like when she was 16 and he was like 30, like, and I don't co-sign that shit, you know what I mean? I do not. That's weird. That's weirdo behavior. But like, all of the success Beyonce has had, all of the critically acclaimed success, has been deserved for her. And I think the fan base of the Beehive resonates with that. And I think people who are fans of Beyonce resonate with her working her ass off, her being hardworking, her putting in the time and the effort, doing the 10 times as hard to get half of your, working the 10 times as hard to get half of what you are owed type of mantra, right? Like, her doing that. And it being deserved at the end, but it also being deserved at the expense of other people feeling threatened by her. Okay, because can we talk about that? Other non-black people feeling threatened by her, palm-colored people absolutely feeling threatened by her. Looking at you, Carrie Underwood. Remember, apparently Carrie Underwood said something about like how she didn't want to share a stage with Beyonce because Beyonce's too big. Huh? Like, okay, girl. Okay. It's right, whatever. They're being like Beyonce starting from humble beginnings with Destiny's Child, right? Where people weren't taking them seriously, where interviewers were like, and like fashion labels and like uppity people in the industry were like, there are two countries for us. I don't know about all that, right? Like, you know, those people, only for Beyonce to work her ass off in the industry, get all the resources that she's deserved, right? That have been handed over to her, and that she deserved to have handed over to her, and make brilliant, amazing, critically acclaimed pieces of work, right? Only to turn around and say, well, now Beyonce's too big. Now Beyonce is too unrelatable. Now Beyonce is larger than life. And that's where we go back to this real quick. The parallel of Taylor Swift and Beyonce's branding works in tandem with each other, because while one is relatable, you know, I'm just a girl, you know, woe is me, I'm gonna write relatable lyrics that feel like a diary that almost every woman can relate to. The other one is larger than life and unrelatable in that regard, because they are incredibly talented at what they do, and they leverage the resources that they have in order to maximize their talent. Okay. And that is why they are constantly pitted against each other. And it's really not fair, because I personally don't think they hate each other like that. I personally think that what happened at the VMAs all that time ago, like, was like their teams like working together, or like someone paying off Kanye, allegedly, like, you know, this is tinfoil hat X's, right? Allegedly, like Kanye maybe being paid off to say some shit like that. But I don't think that they actually have ever really hated each other. You know, Taylor's coming to the Renaissance movie. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't think that they have that much of a problem with each other. I think they truly like are fans of each other. Like, it's the fandom, the fan bases that keep it going. And it's the fan bases that help pit these narratives against each other that allows them to stay successful and be where they are as artists. Both of these women are incredibly successful as women in the pop industry, right? And then in the music industry. But both of these women also are on opposite ends of the spectrum, leveraging their resources to maximize their popularity. So with that in mind, I would like to talk about why the comparisons are a bit stupid. Okay, like, they're very stupid. All right, you cannot compare where you can't compete. Artichokes to strawberries. This probably tastes disgusting. You still can't compare, like, no, right? Outside of them being food, all right, you cannot compare artichokes to strawberries, okay? Now, the Taylor Swift v. Beyonce comparisons are stupid because, one, Taylor came into the industry in the mid-2000s when she was, like, 16. Okay? Like, that's when she came into the industry. I had to change that up, right? Okay. So, like, arguably, her contemporaries should have never been Beyonce. Her contemporaries should have probably been more so Rihanna if she was still active in music, You know, remember when she came out with her first album, Pondy Replay? Yeah, this they really should be going band for band, right? Like, okay, like this should be a thing. Wow, she looks so young. So young. But they really needed to be going band for band, right? Katy Perry is another one. Okay, Katy Perry, first album. I'm gonna do first album. Girl, what happened to Katy Perry though? Like, she fell all the way off. Like, I thought it wouldn't get like worse than Witness. Was that where she started to fall off after Prism? Shoot. All right, so Katy Perry. Did you know she was actually like a natural blonde? I didn't know that. Anyway, Katy Perry. Okay, debut album. All right, that's also Taylor Swift's contemporaries. Lady Gaga again. Lady Gaga is also one of Taylor Swift's contemporaries. Those are the people that you probably should be comparing Taylor to. Why? Because they kind of came out around the same time. Beyonce has been in the industry since the 80s. I said the 1990s because I was thinking about Destiny's Child, but I really meant to say the 1980s because she was on Star Search. Right? She was on Star Search with Girls Time. Yes. Star Search with Girls Time. Like, why are you comparing the two of them? Like, why? Okay, so when Taylor came out, Beyonce was like already thinking about having a kid. And Taylor was like 16. Right? Like, didn't she? Or when Beyonce came out, she was a single ladies. All right? Like, she was grinding. Okay? Deja Vu. After that, Sasha Fierce. Like, come on, man. Like Taylor wasn't even getting started in her career and Beyonce had been cemented in it. Okay? Like, she's a veteran in the industry. She's been here since like the 1980s on Star Search, singing and going to Destiny's Child and singing in malls and all that stuff. Like she has been here. Okay. Why are you comparing Beyonce to Taylor when you really should be comparing Beyonce to Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, Pink, Justin Timberlake, all the early pop talents of the early 2000s is who you need to be comparing Beyonce to. And I would argue is the one that is still in fact standing. Like, who is the one that's standing? Oh, I gotta add in J-Lo. Girl, J-Lo is clinging on for dear life. What the fuck is going on? Like, J-Lo needs to quit. She needs to quit. It is not it, girl. It is embarrassing. Like, her at the AMA Awards, ooh, child. Like, I don't even want to talk about it. But those were Beyonce's contemporaries. Okay? Like, those were the ones who kind of came up when Beyonce was kind of building herself up as a brand. Beyonce, for a minute, when Taylor Swift was first entering in, was the standard for like R&B, R&Pop artists that everyone was trying to be like. You know what I mean? So, like I said, y'all need to be comparing Taylor to her contemporaries. Beyonce, Mother, so contemporaries, Lady Gaga, Katy Perry, Rihanna, and then I'd also put in Nicki Minaj too, because Nicki Minaj didn't really start taking off until like late 2000s. Like, she's been in the cut making music, but she didn't really take off till the late 2000s, right? And Beyonce is not her contemporaries, you know, like, but they're both just the most commercially successful artist of this time right now. And so that's why they keep getting the comparisons, because they're commercially successful and the narratives built around them is larger than life, almost godlike with the talent, ability, able to come up and construct amazing stories behind her body of work, has technically transcended like the Billboard Top 100, the charts, and has transcended the idea of like commercially successful R&B pop music and is just focused on making art, right? And the other one has been able to constantly make commercially successful pop music with her brand as being a relatable, I'm just a girl concept with lyrics that mirror that heavily, that young girls and young women alike and women alike can relate to. You probably can relate to Wildest Dreams. You probably can relate to maybe when you were 15, my age, 15 in like 2007, 2009, 2010, you probably could relate to Love Story. And then maybe at like 30, I guess, you could maybe relate to Daddy I Love Him, but Daddy I Love Him in Tortured Poets Department. You know, like you could relate to these things. She's relatable. That's what works. Taylor's relatable. Beyonce is not relatable, but they both are appreciated in the pop landscape for their strengths of one being relatable and one being not as relatable, but aspirational, one to look up to. Okay. With that in mind, I think that we should just let Taylor compete with her contemporaries, please. Beyonce should not be in the conversation about Taylor, who's better, Taylor or Beyonce, outside of them just being commercially successful and ultimately pissing off the fan bases or people who are just casual fans of them. I have seen Taylor Swifties get livid, get angry if like someone comes in and says, okay, but this isn't like, but Beyonce can top this though. But she's no Beyonce though. Like they will get angry, foam at the mouth. And I've seen Beehive people be like, oh, but Taylor has #1 hits. Taylor has this, Taylor has that. I have seen crazy comparisons to Taylor Swift being the next Michael Jackson just based off of how many albums she has been able to sell. We need to stop comparing modern day pop artists to Michael Jackson. That's just not going to happen, okay? We're never going to get another Michael Jackson. Just like we're never going to get another Beyonce. Just like we're never going to get another Whitney Houston. Just like we're never going to get another Mariah Carey. Like we're never, like there's just some, don't compare where you can't compete, okay? Just because you were able to buy albums does not mean that you're necessarily like, you know. But yeah, let Taylor compete with her contemporaries, please. And out of all of her contemporaries, Lady Gaga, Katy Perry, Rihanna, Nicki Minaj, I don't know. Nicki Minaj's fan base is lethal, though. I feel like if Nicki came out with a stadium tour, right, or shared a stadium tour with like any of Young Money, and I'm just like I'm not a fan of Onika. I'm not a fan of Miss Onika Mirage. I am not. But yeah, like I feel like Lady Nicki Minaj and Taylor come like pretty. I don't know. We'll have to see in the next coming. But like, but these are. I say that all to say that these are her contemporaries, not Beyonce. Okay, and the comparisons are stupid. So in conclusion, the comparisons of both pop artists benefit both parties. Again, one is relatable, just a girl mentality, right? The other one is aspirational, larger than life, has worked her ass off, has done all the things required to be a pop artist, and still, in some cases, has been rewarded with less, or it has taken longer for her to obtain those rewards of Album of the Year, of Grammy awards. She still isn't accepted in the country music space, even though she said that she said that Cowboy Carter wasn't a country album, it was a Beyonce album, right? But then she's not accepted in the country space, the country music space, when she drops Cowboy Carter, but Morgan Wallen is allowed to have 808 and trap beats in the background of every single mid-ass country boy song that he comes out with. Don't you find that funny? I do. I don't like where is the payola coming from to keep Morgan Wallen on the Billboard Top 100 as long as he's been up there? Where is that payola coming from? Who is supporting him? What politician is supporting him? I don't know. I'm just not thoroughly convinced. Well, maybe. Yeah, Middle America's probably bumping to Morgan Wallen, but it's just like the worst kind of people. I need to do a rant on why I actually hate country music. But like, we can't do that now. I just say all of that to say that no matter how hard Beyonce works, whether she's too country in some instances long time ago, or whether she has worked her ass off, has obtained all of these resources and made successful pieces of work with it, and is now bigger, larger than life, that people kind of want to shun her away from certain spaces because she's no longer relatable. I think that the fan base and fans can relate to her just not being enough for somebody or doing too much for an demographic because she is a woman of color. She is a Black woman, and I think people can relate to that. And then Taylor is, you know, all the way relatable, all the way understandable, aspirational in the sense that people like see themselves in her. They want to be like her. People probably have moments. Women have probably had moments in their life where this has happened. And I will double down and say this was not fair to Taylor. Like, this shouldn't have happened. Even if my bias is that I thought the Beyonce music video was a little bit better, maybe a lot better, this should have never happened. But this did happen because it changed the trajectory of all three parties mentioned or seen in this event. In this moment, okay, it changed everybody for better or for worse. I'll leave it up for debate to you. Kanye probably definitely got the short end of the stick, but for a second was able to come out with some really good quality albums. But like, now look at where he's at right now. But I am so angry with Kanye, bro. Like, I was listening to the everybody, what is it, the Black Skinhead remix with Miley Cyrus, where they sample everybody wants to roll the, and I'm just like, bangers era Miley Cyrus, okay, so she was on that time, okay, and I was just listening, and like early Travis Scott too, I was just like listening to the remix, and I was just so angry because it's like, Kanye, you don't have to do, like, you didn't have to say slavery was a choice. I think he really does mean that. You don't have to have incel behavior. You don't have to antagonize young white women and then put them in your songs and then lie about like getting greenlit to put them in your songs. You don't have to do any of that shit. You don't have to marry, like, you know, a culture vulture of a white woman. You know, like, you like you can just make good music and people will gas you up because of it. You can just make good music, Kanye. Like, you really just could. You had the ability. 808 and Heartbreak, My Dark Twisted Fantasy, Life of Pablo. After Life of Pablo, we fell off a lot a bit, right? But some people like Kids See Ghosts and Jesus is King. Like, you can just make good music. Just like with Chris Brown, you can just dance really well and mind your business. You do not have to lay hands on women. And it just makes me angry because I don't support them anymore. But it's just like, in an alternate universe, they would have been like, their careers would have looked way different. You know what I mean? And going back to Taylor and Beyonce, okay? I went on a rant, okay? The fan base culture is weird. It's weird, actually, right? Because fan bases are now, I would argue, being seen as like fully blown sports teams, where they need not be that way. Because I think it takes the genuine aspect of whether or not y'all's faves are talented and are deserving of the awards that they have. You know what I mean? Like, they are deserving of the accolades that they have, all because you stan them. Fan bases like the Barbs, right? Whew. I'm gonna tread carefully with this, okay? I'm gonna come in peace and love. Okay, peace and love, all right? Peace and love, if any Barbs are listening to this, okay? But like, Barbs are willing to bypass all the awful things that Nicki Minaj has done and create narratives of like, oh, that didn't happen. She didn't pay off Jennifer Hoff to not come out about her PDF file husband or her rapey husband. Like, that didn't, like, you are siding with these people like they're a fan base, like they're a cult, before you actually bring your faves to task and hold them accountable for their shortcomings. And it's weird because you do not know these people. High key, you don't know these people. You don't know who they are. You think you might relate to somebody like a Taylor Swift because, you know, maybe her music touched you when you were 15 years old, blasting Love Story. And maybe it touched you even more when you listened to All of Lover in your like mid-20s. And now like you're like this, you listen to Torture's Poets Department and like you're even more in tune with her. I don't know, but like you really don't know her though. You don't. And you guys have nothing in common. She's a billionaire. You are not. She's able to make her merch out in sweatshops in Thailand. And you're buying the merch made out in sweatshops in Thailand. Okay? Gets the privilege of re-recording her masters. Okay? And you don't even get the privilege of taking a decent 30-minute lunch break at work. Like, let's be for real right now. Like, let's just be honest right now. She's able to go and completely fuck up the environment with her private jet trips. And you're still struggling to pay gas and keep your car fully loaded with gas. Like, come on, like, you don't know these people. And same with Beyonce, because I'm starting to see how y'all are with Blue Ivy, okay? And another dank deck idea. Let's talk about like young black girls and like the over judgment that a lot of these young black girls have in the entertainment industry. Blue Ivy's a good example. Chloe and Halle's another good example. Like, I don't know who needs to hear this, but Blue Ivy is not y'all's niece. She's not y'all's little cousin. She's not y'all's child. Okay, like, stop freaking out just because you see her in like a sweetheart neckline and like an armless or a tube top dress. Like, just like, stop freaking out. Okay, like, she is a grown, like, she's not a grown woman, but she's like developing, right? Like, she's developing as a young girl. All right. It is not fair for y'all to just sit up here and be super irate with her, super critical of her before she's even opened her mouth to connect with any of y'all. That's just weirdo behavior. The way that you guys sexualize her, adultify her because of her height, you know, like the way you guys just like speak on this girl. And she hasn't even said all but 2 words to y'all. Weirdo behavior. Like, and you all do this towards young black girls in the entertainment industry. Like, you just do it constantly, and it's annoying. I hate it. That's a discussion for another time. Okay. But you don't know Blue Ivy in the same way that you don't know Beyonce. Okay. You don't know her life. Maybe her music has touched you as well. I remember the first time I listened to Crazy in Love and her whole album, the 2003 debut album. My favorite songs were Baby Boy and Naughty Girl and Crazy in Love. And I remember listening to them in repeat when I was 8. I remember how all the songs, Single Ladies, when that first dropped, and how awesome the music video was and how awesome that song was. I remember when Deja Vu came out. I remember when I'm getting the orders mixed up. I remember like bumping the Beyonce's 444 album. Bumping the hell out of this. Even though this was her like worst performed album, apparently, this had hits. It had hits. I remember this so fondly. Run the World Girls, End of Time, Countdown, Party with Andre 3000. Yeah, like, I have been like a Beyonce fan through and through. I have been a Beyonce fan through and through, and I have loved all of her music and all of the music that she's come out with. And I love how I always go back to her in different time periods of my life, right? However, I don't know her, and you don't either. And to have like cult-like fan bases towards people that you don't know, right? Going back to Nicki Minaj real quick, like, she has proven to you that she's not a nice person, but like y'all are over here like frothing at the mouth to support her, not holding her to task, not holding her accountable for all the awful things she said, all the awful things that she's done, and let's be honest, all the not so good, some of the not so good music that she's come out with as well. Because when Meg dropped Hiss and Nicki Minaj came back with Bigfoot, 1 foot, 2 foot, get up on your good foot, green fish, blue fish, you fish, me fish. Come on, like at least as fans of these artists, like at least hold them accountable and be like, hey, this is ass, this is dookie butter, like let's do better, right? And last but not least, I really want to close off by saying that everybody can win, okay? Everybody can win, everybody can be great. And let's create a space for more pop girls, for different pop girls. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I really like Sabrina Carpenter. I love her. I do. Her single Man Child is not that good though. It feels like it belongs on Short and Sweet, but like maybe the next era of music will be better. I don't know. Sometimes I look at Sabrina Carpenter, Chappell Roan, and I think, why isn't Taylor here? Like, like I feel like Taylor's songwriting would be as like genuine, authentic, and punchy as Chappell Roan's, and then like her performance ability would be as punctual, quirky, and accurate as Sabrina Carpenter. And it's like not that, and I get frustrated. But like, hey, it works for her. If you like it, I love it. That's fine, right? I'm trying not to be biased, because like I said, I don't like absolutely hate Taylor. Like I'm not like one of those people who is like, Taylor is awful, Taylor is trash. For a second I was, but then I grew out of it. I was just very like weirded out by like the Midnight's era rollout. I was very weirded out by the Midnight's era rollout, and I was very weirded out by, and the reason I was weirded out is because she, it was like, just the endorsements were just weird to me. Like Reese Witherspoon's out of nowhere on Twitter is like, this album is amazing. You know, it's like, Reese Witherspoon, how much did you get paid to say that? And then I talk about this on my YouTube videos, but there was one commentator in the music space who was a hip hop commentator who talks about hip hop music, doing case studies, like doing like a breakdown case study of what we can learn as an audience, as like hip hop artists, what hip hop artists, male hip hop artists can learn from Taylor Swift's Midnight's rollout. Male hip hop artists can learn from a well-established, well-to-do, well-off, incredibly wealthy Taylor Swift in her Midnight's era rollout. There's nothing to learn. Like hello, like you're already at like a disadvantage if you're coming from hip hop. Say you're doing like drill music and you're writing about like beating up your ops, like hello, like or killing your ops, like you know what I mean? Like yes, there's something to be said about creating a fan base and creating people who will be, or creating a community where people will be loyal and willing to support your music. But like, let's just be so FFR right now. Like that's not even artichokes and strawberries. That's like that's like artichokes and crackers. Like bro, like we're not even in the same arena. Like the fuck, like like I'm sorry, that's just so disrespectful. I just remember that so fondly. But yeah, let's create a space for more pop girls. I like the new pop girls that are out. I told y'all how I like Sabrina Carpenter. I told y'all how I'm a fan of Chappell Roan. Yeah, I'm a fan of Chappell Roan. You know, I'm a fan more so of her music than her as a person, but that's like another discussion for another day. You know, Charlie XCX, leading the pop renaissance, Billie Eilish. I miss Olivia Rodrigo. I do. I feel lonely. It feels lonely without Olivia Rodrigo. I can't wait to see what she comes out with. Newer pop artists like Renee Rapp. I like her. I think she's cool. Like there's like Tyla. Ooh, I love me some Tyla. Love Tyla. And then SZA. Back to Mother real quick. Yes, we're gonna end this note on Mother. I've said this before, but SZA is not an R&B artist. She's not an R&B artist. She's a pop artist. She's an R and pop artist. Kill Bill is not an R&B song. It's not an R&B song. Scorsese Baby Daddy. Hey, y'all listen to that in her Alana album? Scorsese Baby Daddy. That's not an R&B song. Oh, I love Martin Scorsese. I do. I do want to know the meaning behind that, but that, like, I that's not an R&B song. That's not an R&B. Like, we gotta. SZA isn't R&B exclusively. She's R and pop. She's R and pop, dibbling and dabbling in like indie music, indie rock music. Like, if SZA breaks waves in her next body of work and creates a rock album, I will get angry if y'all sit up here and call it. If y'all sit up here and call it R&B, it's not. It's only R&B because she's black, and that's what they like to pigeonhole black talent into. But yeah, so yep, that's it. That's all I gotta say about pop comparisons. And I think that we should all stop comparing like different pop artists to each other, like Remy Wolf and Lola Young. First of all, so I really like Remy Wolf. I do. I don't know much about Lola Young. I don't at all. And I haven't listened to the whole entire Messy song. I just see it on TikTok a lot, and I haven't listened to the One Thing, or I watched the One Thing music video before, but there seems to be a comparison between the two, I guess. That shouldn't be happening. Like, that should not be happening. I think they both can hold their own, and I'm seeing comparisons, and I just don't think that's okay. I think they're both incredibly talented. They got kind of like this like regular girl trendy clothing type of thing going on. I love them both. Like, let's just stop comparing them. Okay. But anyway, yeah, that's it. That is it for me in this. Now I'm gonna play Marvel Rivals, and hopefully I will have a good set of games. And then maybe I might end with some Disney Channel games. I don't know. I've been here for about almost 3 hours, so I might wrap it up at around like 3 hours and 30 minutes. I don't know. But yeah. Yes. That is my dissertation on why pop music comparisons are stupid. So let me boot up some Marvel Rivals. Streamer University. Are people really crashing out about Streamer University? Like, are people like legitimately like foaming at the mouth because they haven't gotten accepted into Streamer University? Because I think that is so interesting. I think it's interesting, and I think it's a little odd, in my opinion. I think it's great that Kai Cenat is able to pay it forward. I think that's awesome. But I think that if you are crashing out because you weren't going to get into Streamer University and you're just like some random person on the internet, that should not be a thing, because Kai was probably going to help out the people that he knew. Some of his connections, right? And also, not to be like super negative, I'm not trying to be negative, but like, just because someone gives you an olive branch doesn't mean you're going to be like super successful from it. It depends on like your entertainment value. You know what I mean? So I want folks to remember that as they like do content creation. And then also you have to think about like what type of brand you want to be, I guess. Like, are you gonna be making content similar to the folks in Streamer University, or are you gonna be like making something else? Look at Jeff. Cute boy. He's brown. He's a brown shark. Look at his little tail. Aw. He makes me want to have a dog. I want a dog so badly, but I don't because they're a big responsibility. But like I need something, right? Because like kids are not gonna happen. Can I escape out of this? Okay. All right. Kids can't happen. Kids in 2025? The fuck? That kind of sucks too. Because like you never really expect, like when you're younger, I was born in 94 and I went through like the 2000s and stuff. Like you think that, oh, when I'm an adult, I'll have this, that, and whatever, and everything will be like thought out and shit. And it's like you get to that age and then you realize, oh my God, this is like really hard. Like the way I have been having mental breakdowns because of just how difficult it is to exist as a person in 2025. Like I'm just like,
All the difference.
And I do all that and I think, thank God I don't have a kid while this is all going on. Like, how are the people with children doing? How are y'all coping right now? Like, that must be hard for y'all. Jesus Christ. Jesus. Whew. After this, I'm gonna have more shrimp Alfredo. I'm excited. I don't have any noodles, so I'm probably just gonna put it over my Cheddar Bay biscuits and go to town.
I wouldn't know the real power.
It's better that way.
Stay strong.
All right, so full warning, I'm not really that good at this game. See, like, why did I put that orb up? And I don't play this game well when I'm lost. I don't play this game well when I'm when I'm recording, so we'll have to see what happens.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You have to stop them from securing the mission area.
Oh shit.
I'll get you next time. Everybody needs a win sometimes. Or a dagger.
I want to be so good at this game, guys. I really do. I'm really like, if I wasn't gonna get fired soon, I would have like gotten tutoring so I could be good at this game. Maybe I'll ask for that as a birthday present for my boyfriend.
Loyal squids. All I have are ravens. Secondary target unless chaos. My bad surrender. Suffering donuts. Become vulnerable.
Okay. Oh shit. Damn it, Hella.
I wasn't sure we'd get this chance again. We need to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
Do I have my ult yet? Okay, here we go.
Against the world.
I appreciate you.
Ah! How do they make it halfway?
Let me guess. Your name or friends?
Oh god, this isn't good. Ah!
Fourth dimension.
Oh, okay, bro. Okay, easy. God damn whale. God damn it, Namor.
Back in the fight. Lights out.
My time to shine. You stopped them in their tracks.
Oh no.
Sorry about disappointing you, Namor. There's still a chance to stop them. My time to shine. That's a fighting strength. My weakness is plasma.
Bring on the chaos. Lights out.
My time to shine.
Together to victory. Welcome to the Dark Force dimension.
Oh, yay. I have ult, so I wonder if I can use it now.
My time to shine.
Your god is suffering. Enemy ahead. Prepare to engage.
Everybody needs to stop them in their tracks. My time to shine.
Careful. Namor's coming.
Talked me off. Thanks.
Okay.
Born again.
My time to shine.
It's clobbering time.
Hella again.
And barely home. Here's this life. Double KO. They hit checkpoint. Might be a good time to
These
stop
shrooms are
them.
gnarly.
Stop that
Where am I? Why am I over here? What gnarly shrooms? Ugh. Yeah, we captured it. Yay. Whee.
Andy needs help. Lights out.
What are we doing?
Stop them.
We were pushing so well and then we didn't. God damn it, Squirrel Girl. It's clobbering time. Oh. Yeah.
Again. Squid Soldier.
Oh, we lost.
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
No. I'm sorry I can't talk that much during this game. I have to like focus. There's a lot of movement and a lot going on.
People ask me what. My love language is dark. How about physical? Hate it out.
Okay. We have 3 supports. No tank. I can't play tank. So I'm just gonna be a support too. And it's gonna be okay.
The Guardians of the Galaxy value all life. They made it happen!
Oh. Did they just shoehorn me into a match midway? I don't even know where I'm going. God.
Mantis has returned. Now I'm confident. Feel better. Fight better.
I wonder how Ultron's playing.
You needed some help, didn't you? Chin up. Ease down.
no. Did I walk into that? Sure.
Help is here. You don't have to fight alone. He's stuck in a trap. Chin up.
Oh, shit.
Now I see how this is making me helpful.
You are Groot. Ah, shit. Damn it. Do I have another viewer? One concurrent viewer. Hello, one concurrent viewer. How are you?
Justice has returned.
Is that me? Am I the one concurrent viewer? I never know what that means.
I need assistance. Healing. Why would I need healing? Only 60 seconds left. Let me help.
Oh shit, what is that? Is that Ultron? Is that what he does?
Much better.
Hi. Damn it. Oh.
Down to 30 seconds. Sensational. Hang on for just a while. You needed some help, didn't you? Let me help. We are undefeatable! Ultron used to be.
Maximum force!
Have you played as Ultron yet? Yeah, he's good. Yeah. There's only one concurrent viewer though. I think it's me. It's okay though. I'm into it. I have to figure out a way how to stream on TikTok. Are you eating more tacos? Did you eat them all? Did you eat all your tacos?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, my one concurrent viewer left. Oh no, you will be missed. Okay, we got Invisible Woman, we got Jeff. I'm gonna be Cloak and Dagger. We're gonna have 3 supports.
In darkness.
Maximum pulse! He's coming up behind. Bringing my stuff.
I got you covered. My turn to shadow mine. Invisible?
Enemies on approach.
That's much better. Circle right there. See?
Version.
Capture more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
What, huh?
Nobody can hurt us now.
That's better. Maximum pulse!
Oh shit. He got me.
Maximum pulse! That's what happens when you pick a fight.
Let's get into
You'll
some
have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Did I come like halfway through? Am I like joining when people drop off? Good job, Spider-Man. Good job. I feel like I came in like super late. That's weird. Okay, one more round.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Excuse me.
I'm not the type who fades quietly into the background.
No, you are not, Invisible Woman. I either play really well with Invisible Woman or really bad. There's no in between. There's no in between. Never has been. Either really well or really bad. I feel like I should talk about something here. I just don't know what to talk about. I don't know. I'm playing Invisible Woman, so I have to focus. So
glad I found you, little guy. Kate's been worried sick. Where have you been anyway?
I don't know. For me, this is a hard game to like multitask with. I'm always focusing. This game.
The battle starts in 5,
4, 3, 2,
1.
Sometimes I miss cosplaying, but then I remember money and how much it costs. And I'm like, no. And then how much work it is. And then I'm like, I don't miss it anymore. Alright, let me just... Okay. Damn it. I really want to cosplay Psylocke. I always like a video game baddie with a mean leotard. With a mean leotard. So maybe I'll be able to cosplay one day. I don't know. Okay, let me just, can I hop? Why are they so aggy? We haven't even like made it out, bro. Oh, also, I don't know how to use Invisible Woman's ult, so that sucks. I like how me and Jeff are chilling back here. Oh shit, it was too far away. Oh.
I'm not sure how we'll solve this without you, Tony.
Okay. Okay. Y'all go back in here. Damn. Aggie AF. Okay, god damn it. I should have probably used my alt, but I forgot how to use it, so here I am. I'm gonna see about... Between wanting the entire Clickbook series and wanting like professional Marvel Rivals lessons, I'm gonna see if my boyfriend can leverage one of those two things for my birthday. Like if I have a regimented schedule, I feel like I'd be more enthusiastic to play, and I'd feel more comfortable playing in front of my 10, 11, and 1 concurrent viewers. What does that mean? Alright, so what does that mean? What does that mean? Okay, I'm going back in here.
Clearly you needed some help. Feeling fantastic.
Okay, maybe now? Was that smart to do? Was that smart to do? No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
Easy. A clear winner.
Where am I? I'm just all over the place. I have no business being here. Thank you, Adam Warlock. Oh, shit.
60 seconds left. You're halfway there. Keep going.
Goodbye. I'll fight for my family until the end.
Maximum pulse!
They've got us outnumbered.
Oh boy, here they come!
Almost there. Don't turn back now.
Okay, I don't even know where I am. Where am I? Why am I back here of all places? Okay. I feel like I wasn't supposed to be here. I don't know where I am. Oh, I don't know where I am. Oh no. That's gonna be me. Oh, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. See what I mean? I just be hopping around and turning my back during the fights. I need like a regimented schedule so I can get better at this game. That sucks. Oh well. Alright, I'm thinking one more game and then we will wrap it up for the night. Because I am tired and I want my shrimp Alfredo. Random thought. My makeup is taking me less time to do now that I put my makeup on during stream. And that's good. That's good. That makes me happy.
Pick your hero. Or villain. I'm not judging.
Okay. Cloak and Dagger. I hear Cloak and Dagger aren't good to play competitively.
Tie and I create equilibrium. 30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
No one escapes hell.
Oh, I did. Several times. Lovely torture machines.
Among Asgardians, Loki has cleverness and Thor courage. Only I, the
vision to seize the future. The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Is this a different place in Asgard? No, this is the X-Men map. I wonder if we'll ever see Kitty Pryde in this game. Oh, that's not embracing light. Stay back here. Stay back here. We have 3 strategists. That might be why we're losing all the time. Oh shit, I hope I did the right decisions. No, I did my ult weird. Go away, Iron Man. God. Just up there for no reason. Oh hey, I have another concurrent viewer. Hello. Hi.
Control wall to shed some light. Your team's capture progress is past the halfway point.
Bring on the chaos. You got a shield. Lights out. Maximum.
Oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey. I'm gonna stay back here. Be where Invisible Woman is. I have no business being out in that and all of that. Damn. We are losing so badly today. Oh, okay, so it's like a 3-round thing. Okay, cool.
Light can heal and light can harm. Same with me.
I wonder if Ultron is easy to play.
30 seconds before you attack.
I'll have to ask my boyfriend.
Also, I don't suppose you have a most hated Avenger in Spider-Man. Oh, really? Not Hank Pym or Anthony Stark or I don't know, Thor.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Sure.
I don't think I could handle the pressure of the Dark Force.
doing? What are we doing? I have no business being here. God. All right, where is everybody? Okay, they're over there.
Yes, one's down.
What is that? What is that? Why is it following me?
You got a shield, Tammy.
No, you're not, girl. No, you're not.
It's real firepower.
I feel very congested here. I need space. No, Groot, girl, no! Groot! See, I keep turning my back. I gotta stop doing that. It's a habit. Okay, can I use my ult? Where are we? Where is everybody? Where are we going? I don't know this map. I need to know this map. Trying to heal myself. There we go. That was probably not a good time to do that. Oh well. Damn it. How do we lose control? Oh my god. Oh Lord, that was a moment. That was something, huh? All right, the final match. The final match.
Pi and I create equilibrium.
Oh, we have to go through the teleporter, right? Yeah, we gotta go through this. Oh, okay. I don't know why we have to do that. Like, what's the point? Because it's cool? Can we leverage this thing?
Mechanical man, we can help each other achieve our goals.
I don't get that. Is it like a canon moment in the comics? Like, why have it there? And is this the X-Men Utopia that was in X-Men 97?
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area.
Capture the mission area. I wish Storm was fun to play. I like her new skin that's out with the dreads. I wish she was fun to play. I don't know. I don't like flying. I don't like that. That adds another mechanic. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna stay back here. Stay back here. I'm gonna stay back here. Jesus. Okay, it's ours to capture. Nice. Guys, just go hop in that, okay? Go hop in that. I'm gonna stay over here. Be safe. Ah, damn it. I was trying to get away from that. Oh, look at my other concurrent viewer. Hello.
Double KO.
Alright.
Hell no. They gotta get through me first.
You tell him. Ty. Is that his name, Ty? I don't know.
My turn to shine. You captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going. Control lock.
It's both of them. Gang bang.
Look out for one another.
Well, at least we're playing well, I guess. That's good. Can you leave me alone? Stay away. I'm gonna go over here.
Back up.
Your team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
There we go, Ultron. Oh. Embrace the light, Groot.
Maximum pulse!
Okay, I gotta stop playing so aggressive. I am Cloak and Dagger. I am squishy AF. Okay, I can't be out here.
Bring on the chaos. Rise, my friends!
Keep fighting until we have a winner. Control lock.
God, they're coming for me.
Second chances.
Coming for me. It's all my fault. I should have used my Q. Why didn't I use my Q? How do they have 99? Oh no, we have 99%. Okay. Oh, but it's oh god, it's close. They're gonna put us in overtime. Shit. Shit.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Alright, I'm gonna just go in full throttle. I'm just gonna come in with the shits, alright? Us against the world. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Alright, I think we got it. Yes. Whew. We won. Yay. I wonder if they can hear my voice chat. I hope not. Yay. 19 kills isn't bad. 27 assists, 5 deaths. That's I can take that. I can take that. That's not horrible. All right. So let me hit the space bar. Let me congratulate everyone for doing well. Everybody played really well. All right, I'm done though. All right, I think that's it for me today, guys. That is it. I am so sorry. I'm like super tired today, but that's the name of the game, I guess. Next time I'll try to be more active when I play Marvel Rivals, but I'm not gonna lie, it's like really difficult to like play and be like emote and shit and be active. So yeah, it is what it is. But anyway, I'm gonna wrap it up today. I'd like to thank all 13 of my viewers, 13 people who came to view today. I really appreciate it. I especially want to give a shout out to Cole. Thank you so much for coming in and tuning into my stream. I really appreciate it. I am very grateful for the journey I'm on. It's really fun, and I don't know, I kind of like talking to myself. Because if I do say, so not that I would, but if I did say something problematic, it's just me and the 13 people that saw me. So, hey, you know what I mean? But anyway, that is it for tonight. And I will see you guys in streaming next week, Friday and Saturday. I am thinking about moving it to like Friday and Sunday. I'm realizing like streaming like one right after the other is very difficult to do. It's very, very difficult. Having like a day to space it out or doing it every other day kind of works, but we'll have to see. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for coming to my stream and visiting, and I will see you guys later. Okay, bye.